Cut them down. The guys from St. Ricketts. Jewel, I didn't even get all my audio ready yet. www.saintricketts.com with Fire Cannot Burn. 199 times, why not 200 times? 200th time is a charm, Jewel Tatey. We are celebrating right here tonight on the Yo Shoot.
Yo.
Yo, Jewel Tatey, happy 200th. Thank you to the guys from St. Ricketts with Fire Cannot Burn.
Don't cry.
I know, right?
Emotional.
It's unbelievable. It's been many years in the making. We have been here. We got a lot in store for you this evening to celebrate 200. First of all, Jewel, before we do anything, congratulations to you. And thank you for
you as well, sir.
Thank you very much, and thank you for being here with me. And people will tune in live, people will tune in later, but we just wanted to have a nice celebration to celebrate, of course, 200 episodes. It's been a blast. It's been a great time. Tom Nuspick on the house, congrats. Thank you, dude. As you know, if you're commenting on Facebook, we don't get many of them. I don't know why, but anyway, thanks, dude. Thanks for tuning in. And we love you. We love St. Ricketts, of course. More of them later in the program. We're going to do a double header. Jewel, we got a lot coming on. Around 8:30, we're going to have the legends of podcasts, webcasts, etc. from the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Jimmy Star and Ron Russell will be on the program tonight around 8:30. We're going to thank those guys, talk a little bit about their legend that they are. How you feeling, Jewel? Feeling good?
I am feeling good. You know I was going to cry because I saw who's backstage and I just got a little verklempt.
Absolutely. We have a nice lineup coming on a few minutes after 8. We're going to bring back some of the terrific guest co-hosts and some of the lovely ladies who have stepped up and stepped in when we need them the most, and we love them, and we'll bring them out as they arrive. We have, as I said, Jimmy Star and Ron Russell. We also have a special, a special game we're going to play a little bit later called Know Your Co. It's me versus Jewel. Some questions have been selected, and we're going to have a special guest MC pop on around 9-ish, even though they said it's past their bedtime. That's okay. They're coming on at 9 o'clock anyway to join us for, of course, Know Your Co. So let's get right into it. Let's stop playing around because, people have gotten to us. And let's introduce one of our first very special guests, a terrific author, a lovely young lady, a woman who has stepped up on many occasions and has stepped in, become part of the family. What I just found out the other day, Joel, she was in Philadelphia. We actually missed the opportunity. I'm saddened by that. But anyway, she is here tonight to join us as part of the celebration, as part of the past guest co-host, a true member of the family, one of my great loves, ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Tiffany Mosher is in the house. Yeah!
Oh my gosh, you're going to make me cry with that intro. Thank you.
I didn't think I did it enough justice, but thank you anyway for coming on with us. And as many of you know, the great book and the appearances on the show and I can't get it out tonight. I'm so excited I can't even get it out tonight. So we thank you, and we thank you for coming on and being a part of us tonight.
Oh, thank you for having me. Congratulations. This is such a huge achievement. I remember my first time on the show, I was the super nervous one, and I was just so thankful and grateful. And since then, you guys have been such like your family now. So it's wonderful. It's been a great journey. I'm so happy for you.
And then you found out what it was really like, and you're like, oh, okay. I'll come back.
It is a lot of work, week after week, and putting on an amazing, fantastic show. You guys are killing it.
Thank you very much.
I love you so much. I miss you. I haven't seen you in forever, but man, I'm so happy you're doing well. I'm coming to your neck of the woods September, so we definitely have to get together.
Absolutely. And the next time I'm up in Philly, I will be sure to let you know. I was up there for like a whirlwind weekend. Was up there, came back, but
it
awesome.
Happens. Life happens, and I just want to thank you again because you really have been one of our rocks, and thank you so much for just stepping in, being that inspiration, and just stronghold to keep us together. So we love you, Tiffany.
I love you too. Thank you.
Sure, and we also do Wednesday nights with Yo 2.0, so Tiffany will be back with us soon. Speaking of Yo 2.0 and the Yo Show and everything we love and do, 2 more amazing people who have stepped up, have guest co-hosted, have been part of 2.0, have been guests on the show, amazing horror film actor and another webcaster, ladies and gentlemen. Lydia Manson is in the house. Lydia, thank you so much. We love you and we thank you for coming on. And let's keep firing off. We also have another great member of the Osho family, Miss Angela Marie in the house. Angela's live from pool tonight. So Angela, thank you.
I am.
We thank you too.
Is it too loud, guys?
It is definitely too loud, but that's okay. Lydia, let's get to Lydia first. Thank you so much, Lydia, for stepping up in those.
I feel very
Absolutely.
underdressed. You guys look so fancy.
It's 200. I get fancy, of course.
No makeup on. I have my Walmart shirt.
So
beautiful.
So real quickly, we're going to go around the horn. We're going to start with Tiffany and then the Lydia and the Angela. Maybe 15, 30 seconds, the one best part you love about getting a chance to guest co-host on the program and being in webcasting.
I think for me, it was just how much fun we have and how we can just let loose. There's no rules. We just talk about whatever we want. It's so carefree, and the community is wonderful. The feedback we get, the comments, the guests, they're amazing. It's just an amazing experience.
Lydia, feel free to jump in here. What has been your favorite part about being a part of us and finding your way into the podcast, webcast world?
I would say just very interesting people I've gotten to meet through doing the Yo Show. I've gotten to follow the guests like DK Lyons. For one, we've gotten to follow him on Instagram and keep in contact. The Funko Pop lady, and so it's just been great to not only just interview them, so to say, but to keep in contact as well. And then, getting to interact with the people that comment and watch the show too, they become followers of mine. So I get to follow them. So that's really great.
We love that. It was one of the goals to bring more people, to find more people, if you will. And I get so many great feedback from Tiffany's great, Lydia's great, and Angela's great, and everybody follows each other, and it's got to be great. Angela, what's been some of your highlights besides doing it live in the pool hall where everybody's getting rowdy as hell over there?
We're going to get demonetized because
Hey, listen, we've done it from pool, and it's actually worked out really well. We're able to do the quiz and stuff with people, but no, I think my favorite thing, honestly, is the fact that I can be outrageous and show people that it's okay to be creepy. It's okay to be out there. You know what I mean? Not everybody is going to be calm, cool, and collected because, well, we all know that's sure as hell not me. So it's nice to be able to show everybody that they can be that way, but seeing the differences in people that we've talked to and being able to follow them, just like you said, is amazing as well.
It's absolutely terrific.
And you
Go
have
ahead.
to also just come on here and host. It's not easy, like Tiffany said, it is nerve-wracking, especially that first time. And I don't know, I had a little radio background, but I never thought I would be on air, let alone be on a webcast where I would show my face. So just the fact that people come on here, I'm like, oh, man, I don't know. I think of it as brave in a way because you have to be vulnerable, you have to put in the work, and you have to show up. So I just applaud all of you because it's not an easy job, and you all have helped me so much, and I appreciate every one of you.
Absolutely. We do love you all for it. A quick question for each of you. We'll start with Tiffany. Podcasting, webcasting, Joe Rogan or Jeff Perini?
Jeff Stark all the way.
Lydia Manson, Joe Rogan or Jeff Perini?
I don't know. Probably Joe Rogan. Just kidding. Jeff. All the way.
Angela, an easy question for you. Jeff Perini, Joe Rogan?
Neither. I like Stephanie.
Oh, do we have a Jeopardy picture? For those of you who may have not, I think I still have this picture. So in case you haven't seen in a while, this was basically my twin sister, Jeffany. Absolutely gorgeous, little wig action.
I think I have that same wig.
You might have that same wig.
I need you to send me that so that can be like anytime you text or call me, that's what I say.
I like that a lot. So each and every one of you give everybody a little piece of where they can find you at, starting with Tiffany in your book and Lydia and Angela. Just let people know what you got going on.
I really haven't been promoting the book much because I've been busy with work. Thank you, Tim Simmons, for hooking me up with this job that keeps me very busy. But yeah, it's Beauty Beyond the Thresholds available on Amazon.
And it's an amazing book. So if you haven't read it, it literally, I don't know, I cried many a times reading this book. So if you haven't read it, and when I first read it, I told you, Tiffany, it just sounds like I know you. It sounds like you're my girl and you're telling me the story. And I so appreciate that. And you're just so real and raw and honest and going through your struggles and where you came from and where you are today is just unbelievable. And you're just an amazing mom, an amazing friend. And we love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lydia, give a shout out to some of your great programs. Let people know where they can find you and listen to you because your shows are awesome. I love them.
So I'm Lydia Manson on Facebook, Lydia Manson 88 on Instagram, Lydia Manson 88 on TikTok, and then Lydia Manson on YouTube. And then I have my podcast, Just the Deeds. It's Thursday nights, 9 p.m. It live streams just like your guys' show on Facebook and on my YouTube channel. And then I also have my other podcast, which is Locked Up Paranormal. That is on YouTube. And that is Monday nights at 9 p.m.
Excellent. And Angela, of course, we know where to find you, Yo 2.0 on your nights and Yo Show as well. Angela's also an amazing cheer coach. Her and Jewel have connected through cheer with their daughters. It's absolutely amazing stuff. And ladies, I know I asked you to come on and join us. And what I didn't realize is just how happy you all are and how happy you make us. You're all here smiling and having a great time. You make us happy every time you come on the program. Like, anymore, I don't know who to ask the guest co-host, but I love you all. I do. I adore each and every one of you. Jewel loves you too, and you've become family to us. And one of these nights, we're all going to get together and share a beer and shoot the shit, man.
Please. And
Stephanie
Lydia,
is, I'm a bad influence, but
hey, we need that. And Lydia, I have to say, I don't know. I'm still working on it, but I'm drawing you. So I'm not. It's not there yet, but I started, and you just have so many great portraits. I've done it to a past guest, so you are the second in my round, but it's coming along. I'm so embarrassed. I won't even show it on here, but you have to send me your address so I can send you the original.
I'm so excited.
And this is going to paint all of you naked.
That's what I do. I draw people.
Maybe like one of your friends.
As long as it's next to Jewel naked, then I'm good.
Oh my!
All right, so I'm going to let you go. I know it's brief and short, but I just wanted to bring you on to thank
Just
you.
like anything with Jeff.
Yes, very short, very fast, and very uneventful.
I feel sorry for Mrs. Jeff.
It's a great. It turned into a roast. Went from a 200 to a.
I mean, come on. When you have all of us on here, like, that's gonna happen.
It's true. It's actually nice to get 4-on-1 here, and I say that platonically. Yes, I do. As a man, yeah, you know.
He loves that he's outnumbered.
I couldn't handle one of you, let alone 4 years. But I do. I love you very much. Each of you, I thank you all for your appearances and your time. It means the world to us because this show means our life. And when I asked you to come on, it's because you're great, because you're fun, each and every one of you, but also because you're a piece of our heart, and you will be for always. So I want to thank you again. Feel free to watch through the night, comment through the night, and I thank you all. I'll be in touch with all of you soon. Like I said, we do Wednesday nights now with 2.0, so we're going to branch out onto what we do there. And I hope to see you all come back and join us.
Anytime.
Absolutely.
The amazing Tiffany Mosher, the lovely Lydia Manson, and Angela Marie, thank you all for coming on to the program tonight. We thank you all. We couldn't have done it without you. 200. You guys are in it. Thank you so very much. Have a great night, ladies.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thanks. Bye. Thank you. I kind of hate to let them leave because I love them so, and it's just I had to start off with that. And you know, when you ask people, and people are like, this night's bad, that night's bad. So it's Cassie, Paddle Girl 82. So she's watching us on Twitch. Hello, all the great people on Twitch.
Show your face.
Bear Range got to YouTube to say hi. Hey, I love you all. Happy 200. Thank you very much. Nancy Greco, congrats on 200. Thank you, Nancy, so much. Jewel, it is also Ivy Faulkner's birthday. So, Ivy, if you're still in the house, a drink to you from
Happy
200
birthday,
to your
Ivy.
birthday. Happy birthday, Ivy. We love you.
Whew,
Terrific.
what art. Sheesh.
So Lydia didn't get to see it. Bear Rain said, "Stab me," as you know that is his dream. Philly Frank, happy 200. Thank you very much, dude, for tuning in.
Oh.
It's so hard to get the Facebook tags. Of course, my Facebook was shut down for a silly comment. So YouTube it is. Jeff and Jewel on Facebook, of course, Twitch, and come check it out. So
it's
thank
not
you.
on YouTube. Yeah, but
Yeah,
put it
it's on
to
YouTube. It's not on the Stoop Radio Network. It's on YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, I tried that, but I did post the YouTube link. So
Yeah, so did I. So thank you for that. Cassie's watching us upstairs on the smart TV, the big screen. We greatly appreciate
Cassie,
that.
come down and show your beautiful face, please.
Yes, you will come down at some point and you will show your face. Meanwhile, I keep up with the scroll and we're just going down some of the great guests that have been here. Look down below.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is so exciting!
There's so many. You looked just in time for Jessica Barth too. Like so many great ones, Joel. And I was going down the list. I'm like, oh, I can't believe some of the people who have been on this program. And I just keep running the scroll, and I got them all 200 and some. So
That's freaking awesome.
in about
Oh, I can see the comments now. Okay, we're good.
that's YouTube. So we can get the YouTube comments. We can't get the Facebook ones, but I am running on Facebook so we can say Jeff Revilla in the house. So Jeff Revilla, of course, is a great podcaster himself and a host he does host the, I'm sorry, dude, I'm like drawing a blank there. The trivia contest I tried to get you on, Jewel. It's awesome. And he's in the house. He said congrats on 200 from Pittsburgh. He's got to get in that, and there's a Pittsburgh guy. Jeff, I love you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we want to get on the program soon and do the quizzes. We're going to have you come on with us sometime and talk about your podcast and talk about Schittsburg and have a blast with us.
Man, this is just so great. What memories, what a great, fantastic start. Yes, we are on YouTube right now, so I'm trying to, I don't know where else I can share this.
I shared it on a couple of Facebook pages, and hopefully other people will get into it and share it. Share it. If you're watching right now, share it with your friends on Facebook, or if you could share the YouTube link, whatever, just share it. Let's have a good time tonight. Jewel, the great people at I forget the name of the place. Stateside Vodka present Surfside iced tea vodka drinks. These are fantastic. No beer tonight 'cause I'm watching my girlish figure and I need to pound stuff. So, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Delicious.
Well, how many
Jewel and
carbs
I.
are in that thing?
So I'm glad you asked, Jewel, because it's only I believe 8 carbs and something of low calories. I don't know.
Oh,
This isn't a goddamn advertisement.
I really can't drink vodka at all.
You don't even taste the vodka. There's like no vodka in it
That's
whatsoever.
the danger.
That is the danger. And when I tell you I can kill a bunch of these, I absolutely mean it.
Yep.
So our next guest looks like they're already ready to come on. And I wanted to get these guys on because I admire what they do. I love what they've done for us. And they are just great promoters and podcasters. And they get some of the greatest guests. And they've agreed to come on. And I promised them I wouldn't keep them long. But they are the hosts of the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Let's give it up. A moment I've always wanted to do here on the O Show. Welcome, Jimmy Star and Ron Russell. Guys, good evening.
Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, we can hear you great.
We're doing it over air, so hi, how are you?
We're doing great. Thank you guys so much for coming on. And I'm going to give a little backstory real quick. We used to have a studio.
Behind you, all
The
those
Funko
stupid
Pops.
things.
I have a bunch of those.
They're Funko Pops. They're
Stupid. Jimmy's got
I
a.
have hundreds of them. I love them.
I mean, it's such a con job for money. It's really dumb. What the hell are you going to do with all those stupid dolls?
I have no idea. That's the beauty of them. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm called out.
try and sell them. You get 50 cents each.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I hope you're right. This way you'll buy a Cadillac.
Oh, I like that. I'm a Cadillac guy, but so
Congratulations on 200 episodes.
thank you very much. We love it. We appreciate it. You guys are legends. We love your show, of course, the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. You
Yeah.
guys get some of the greatest guests. And when we were in a jam, we were in our studio, and then the studio got shut down with COVID. I'm like, all right, how does Jimmy do it? Like, because I see you guys come on and have the guests right in. So I asked you, and you were more than kind. You said StreamYard, you get on there, you share the link, your guests come on, and it's been terrific ever since. So a big thank you to you guys for all your help.
Oh, absolutely. We like to it. Hi, Jewel.
Hi.
Pretty girl. I don't want to watch.
She's Jewel.
I'm not interested in Four Eyes. I'm interested in that beautiful girl. Who is that Jewel? She is
Oh, I'm such a fan, Ron. I swear. I've been watching you guys for years, and you guys are just brilliant. I love how you conduct interviews, and just thank you for being here.
Mother and father was smart to name you Jewel. You are.
Thank you.
Look, are you in love with her?
Am I in love with her? No, we're like brother sister. I'm married. My wife
I
tunes in.
Girlfriend too, you know.
Oh, yeah. With that.
What? You had a girlfriend?
Oh, well, that would never happen.
I know. I'm never going to worry about it.
So I got to ask you guys. I know we kind of stumbled upon it kind of accidentally with friends inviting me on, and then we got married to this idea. How did you guys get started in this, and how do you manage to get such great guests? Tell some of the audience out there what it takes to be such a successful show, because you guys have done a terrific job.
19 years of work.
No, not 19.
How many years?
No, so we've been
How
on
many years?
almost. We're on 14 and a half years. So we were on before there was ever such a thing as a podcast.
Sure.
We didn't even have a name. We built up the whole thing through social media. A lot of it, to get started.
We were the first ones to do.
We were the first ones to
bring guests in.
We were on Skype.
Terrific.
Before anybody was on
Feels
Skype.
like 19 years. You know, like when you go to jail, never ends. Well, it feels like 19 years.
And basically, you know what? We go to a lot of events. People hear about the show. Fortunately, like if you go on iTunes, you see the reviews and stuff. And so, like, I think we only have like 3 or 4 reviews that aren't 5-star reviews. Everything else is a 5-star review, so that helps.
Well, who has it for?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, got 4 bad?
We got 4 bad reviews.
Well, give me that.
Yeah.
Visit our home Brooklyn. They won't.
Let's call him out tonight, damn it, because who couldn't like it?
You have to promote in social media. I spent a lot of time building my social media. Ron is really on Facebook, but I do I've got Instagram, TikTok. I'm on Getter. I'm on Trump Social. I'm on everything. I'm on every network, and combined, I have about a little over 1 million followers. So I promote the shows on everything.
And I've been in the business 64 years, so I've met a lot of people. I've made friends with a lot of big movie stars and celebrities who I've had on my TV show, and it just happens. You sort of evolve. You really don't think about it. You just do it. And the time goes by, 14 years. So next thing you know, you're, I guess, whatever.
No, the whole thing is fun and to never give up and try to come up with whatever makes your show unique.
Yeah, and have a filthy, dirty mouth like Jimmy.
Yeah. Like
No
Ron.
problem there. we managed to pull that off.
Wholesome type.
Yeah.
We had a brief meeting with you guys. I met you guys in Glenside, PA, several years ago. You were at the Adamant show. You were with Aaron Paul. Eileen was there, and I got to just catch you turning, and I said, "Hey!" and you guys walked the other way, and I missed you. But it was just great to even see the magic you bring to a live event.
We love going to events. We go to a lot of them. That's also how we meet people to go on the show. Weird things are popping up. So we go to a lot of events. Ron's in a lot of movies. I produce a lot of movies, so we meet people doing that, and we meet people in social media, and just kind of like the same way we met you. Word of mouth, and everybody networks with each other. And I think the world is a better place if everybody helps each other. So I try to help people, and in return, a lot of people help us. And so we just try to make it all that everybody can succeed if everybody works together.
Yes. And
I like it.
we love that, coming from the city of brotherly love. We found the music scene is very, not competitive, but they just help each other. They want to build each other up, and that's great. I had 2 questions. I wanted to know, who was your first interview that you got the nerves for, because you guys are so cool and you seem like you're so effortless with interviews and everything. Did you ever get starstruck doing an interview, and what would be your dream interview, alive or deceased?
So he got starstruck. He's only been starstruck, I think, 2 times that I've known him. The first time was Kim Sledge from Sister Sledge.
Oh yeah,
We
sweet.
met her at an event, and she came on our show, and she was our very first video guest that we had ever had ever.
Only because being gay years ago, We Are Family became our song. And
Sure, yeah.
it means so much to me. And meeting her, Kathy, it just flipped me out because I loved her so much for giving us such a wonderful song. I've met her since, and the family is a wonderful family. They're Christians.
We're friends with them now.
Those girls were raised by a woman who was wonderful. They were taught all the good values. Shut up, you little mutt. And it shows in their work.
I think though, for me, it's funny because
But I wasn't nervous.
Yeah, I don't really get.
I don't get nervous.
We don't really get nervous. I have one time, believe it or not, and this is a stupid story, but we were at a movie premiere and I met Tara Reid, which she isn't that big a deal to me, but like for some reason I had a difficulty speaking to her. Up and everything, which is funny because I think she's a great actress and she's lots of fun, but it's not like meeting like for me, I have 2 ideal guests. One is Molly Ringwald because she's my favorite.
Love her.
I'm a total 80s kid, and number 2 would be Charlize Theron.
Ooh.
The only time I ever got really excited over meeting anyone was Betty Davis. I tripped over a piano the first time. I did. She was on a stage at the Bing Theater at the LA Museum. And every Wednesday they would show old movies. And this Wednesday was Now Voyager with Betty Davis. And the curator, who I knew because I was a backstage person, said, "Ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry, but we cannot bring you the outtakes of Now Voyager, but we'd be happy to bring you Betty Davis." And Betty came on the stage, and she began a Q&A, and some stupid queen jumps up and he said, "Miss Davis, how come you have such ugly wigs?" I wanted to punch that bitch right in the face.
Oh, of course you can. Absolutely.
Just not a curse. Anyway, I now had to do something for Betty. So out of my seat I ran, and instead of going up the steps to the stage, I leapt on top of the piano that was there, and from the piano went to the stage, and I simply said, "Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hollywood." And I hugged and kissed her.
Oh,
and she
incredible.
She thanked me a lot. And that was the first time I've ever met her. But then I got to know her and become friends with her over the years. Quite a broad. Quite a lady. Oh my God, what's your character?
Somebody just wrote we should get Britney Spears, but Britney Spears follows me on social media like that. She wouldn't do that much for me. Like
wow,
girl, that's Chef's girl.
And I love her. I do. But
she would. So I've met like NSYNC, and I met Justin back when she was dating him, and all that different stuff. I think she's a super talented and everything. Unfortunately, I think her family kind of messed her up, and maybe she's going to get better. But for me, that wouldn't be like a to die for.
I couldn't care less about her if I tripped over in the street. I mean,
Britney Spears Funko Pop?
Yeah, I got a few of them. Yeah, they're up top here. I got a few. I've got a bunch of them. I'm a collector. I'm a fan of hers. I know I collect these, and Ron loves them. I'm going to get a Ron Russell Funko Pop made at the factory and put them in my collection.
I would also like Julia Roberts.
No, I have dolls made here already, and I think people stick pins in them. But the person I would like to interview is Sophia Loren.
Oh, she's
Lauren,
fabulous.
Not Loren. She doesn't like that. Her name is Lauren, not Loren.
Lauren.
And I made a movie with her in '59, and we became friendly on the set, of course, and I've never seen her since. But I have so much to talk to her about her career. It's lasted so long, and she's so wonderful.
Oh, so I have a question. Are all these names people that have been on the show? We've had a bunch of these people on our show, too.
Awesome, yeah.
Ricky,
yeah, we basically wanted to list everybody that's ever been on, and you guys have done a great job. Sean Kanan, Sherry Nelson, Aaron Paul, you've brought us some great acts as well. People that have been on your show that I've asked, and you've turned them on to us. We appreciate it. They became family and such wonderful people. So we thank you for that as well. You do your own promoting, of course, World Star PR and the programming. How is public relations? You seem to do a great job of it. You really do get the best of the best people to come on. Everybody you've brought to us has been fantastic.
I think that
We don't know jerks.
it is. It's a really
Less than one.
I get rid of jerks.
We
If
reach
you're
out-
a jerk, I get rid of them.
we reach out to people in social media is how I get all of them. I try to not have to go through agents because it's not, agents make things difficult. They ruin everything. They ruin movie deals. They ruin everything. So I try to not to go with agents. And a lot of times I just say, hey, we just broke 1 billion streams. It's a fun show. We'd love to have you on. And I give a link to iTunes so they can see the reviews, how all the reviews are mostly positive. And I said, you'll have a good time. We'd love to have you on. And probably 50% of them don't. When I ask the AA listers, they don't respond. But all the A- listers and B+ listers, they all respond. And we haven't had a bad one, really. I mean, almost every guest we've ever had has been really good.
And all of my friends, unfortunately, have passed away. Jane Russell, who was my best buddy.
Oh, I love Jane Russell.
She would have definitely come on our show many times, as would Betty Davis and Lauren Bacall, who was another pal. So I've had so many people I've known over the years who would have really made our show super, super fabulous. But
We've had several,
Mr.
though.
Blackwell, who was like my brother. Mr. Blackwell was my best friend.
They might not know who that is. You
Mr.
guys know
Blackwell.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. I mean, I'm trying to get on the Blackwell list here. A little dress up tonight. Yeah.
Dressed well. The 10 worst or best dressed list was Mr.
Yes.
Blackwell.
We had some people, though.
Wait, shut up. People, I don't like interruption.
I don't care. Go.
Stop.
I want to tell them stuff that's important. You're like taking too
No,
much time.
I'm giving shit that's interesting. You give all
You
crap.
guys can take all the time you want. You're
Right? You're
so
legends,
happy
right?
you're here.
We had Laney
Let me
Kazan,
tell you, if
who's
I
a friend
wasn't
of
on
his.
this show, Jimmy wouldn't be around 14 years. Get over it.
That's not true.
Oh, it is so. You're so dull. Anyway,
We had Laney Kazan and Richard Anderson
Laney's a good friend.
from
Richard
Raw back in the
Anderson
day,
is a
about
good-
10 years ago.
Another good friend of mine. And a couple of others. Now you made me lose my train. See what I mean? He just-
Well,
every
some
Wednesday he does this deliberately to make me
And
less.
recently we had
less
some really
than
good
one.
people. We just had Donna Mills. She was.
I love Donna Mills. I saw you guys had Morgan Fairchild, like just
Fairchild, yes.
amazing.
Now we're after the Queen of Bitches.
Oh, we're trying to get Joan Collins.
Well,
Oh,
there's not been a soap opera star we haven't had on except Joan Collins. I've spoke to the blonde from Dynasty. What was her name? Linda Evans.
Linda Evans. I love her too.
Mentioned with her, and Linda said, "Send me a ticket and I'll fly down." I said, "Honey, you don't have to do any flying. All you do is tune in." She doesn't know how to do that, but she's going to get somebody to do it, and we'll probably have her on soon. Also, we just had John James on.
Yeah, we had all the Dynasty
all
guys.
the Dynasty people. Everybody's getting to a point in their life where they're running out of money. It's true. They made money in the 70s and 80s, but things cost, $1 million a house and $100,000 a tank of gas for your car. So, they run out of money. Now they're all coming back with these little vignette shows that they're doing locally, where they talk about the Dynasty and Falcons Crest.
Falcon Crest.
Falcon Crest. Yeah.
And
I have-
Knox Landing.
I have a question for you. How does we come up with the name of the show?
What is it?
So it is the Yo Show. So we're a Philly show. Before we were the Stoop back in the day when it was me and John, and that was a kind of a New York thing, Stoop. So when he left, he said, "I'm going to give you the show. Do whatever you want with it." I got introduced to Jewel, and I'm like, "Let's do it Philly." And one of the big words in Philly is yo. It's a Philly word, yo. So I'm like, the Yo Show. And she's like, "Yeah, let's run with it." And here we are.
We live in
He's from
Doylestown.
Florida.
You didn't know that Yo was a Philly thing.
Baby, Yo is not a Philly thing. Yo is a Brooklyn thing. Before I said my name, I said to my mother, "Yo, give me some nipples. I need milk."
We lived in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. That's when we went to Adam.
Yo is a
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yo is a totally Brooklyn. Whatever. I said
It's-
since I was no seriously.
So,
Yo, wait up. When somebody's walking too fast, I go like, "Yo, wait up."
so wait a second. So who is your bucket list? Like, who's the guest you really
No, he's
want?
interviewing you.
That's okay.
You're not interviewing him.
That's okay. No, it's actually kind of fun to get an interview because my bucket list is honestly like you guys are definitely on. Like I always wanted to get a chance to talk to you guys, and for me, seriously, Guns N' Roses, the whole band, Guns N' Roses, and Jerry Seinfeld. That's like the big ones for me. It's
George,
recent for me.
hang on, I gotta say, you look like Jacqueline Bisset. How many people tell you that?
None. But I trust your opinion, Ron. You know your stuff.
Jacqueline Bisset.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Oh, if he's
too.
not having an affair with you, he's stupid.
I've gotten Lisa Marie Presley before.
Oh, really?
What?
Oh, she said Lisa Marie.
Lisa Marie.
No, not at all.
No, Jacqueline Bisset's better.
No, Jacqueline Bisset for sure.
So wait, Jill, who's on your bucket list?
Oh, I would love Bruce Springsteen and John Denver.
Oh, there you go. John Denver. I bet you could get Bruce Springsteen. Might be hard.
Well, John Denver be very hard also.
He passed.
He passed
But
recently.
I love him.
That's okay.
Dead? John Denver's not
Yes, he
dead.
certainly is.
Is John Denver dead?
Yes.
I think he is. Yeah, John Denver passed not too long ago.
97.
Died in his own plane crash. He was driving his plane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay. We could have him on.
No, I said if you have a seance, you might get John Denver.
Hey, you never know. The kind of guests we have on, we do all that.
So,
So,
Gucci, I have my kitty here.
How did you get on the show, Jewel?
Oh, me? I went to Penn State and I took some audio classes. I just wanted to be involved in radio. I interned for 94.1 here in Philly with Danny Bonaducci. I was his intern. And then
How'd you hook up with him?
so I just applied for the internship. It was a new rock station at the time, so I just interned. It was my last year of college, and then, there's really no money in radio. So when I met Jeff, he just had a passion for Philly music, and that's really what I wanted to do, was give like Philly artists a chance to be heard that weren't signed. So
You're quite brave. Didn't you
Oh.
know? You're pretty and smart, speaks well. You got
And you know it's a real compliment when a
bag.
fag tells you that.
oh, we're so much big fans of yours. So thank you so much.
yeah, and we wanted to, of course, a happy Pride Month to you fellas, and we have a lot of gay artists that come on the program, and we love them all. We love all type of artists. It doesn't matter what everybody is, and I think more people should have that broad horizon. Get anybody, get a talent to come on and talk about what they do, because people are really passionate about their work. And we love it. We love everybody we have had on. We love listening to you guys and watching your guests and following your stuff, and we admire you to the hills. And I always said, someday I hope to have your show.
You guys are very
You're
complimentary,
too
so
kind.
thank you.
I was so screwed up with this COVID bullshit. I mean, the mask, the carrying on, the not going out, being stuck in the house, not working. Thank God, in about 2 weeks, I go back to work. I want to plug it. I'm working in a film called Clowny, and I play a grandfather to a grandchild who has a doll that is a clown.
Oh
I
no.
won't go any further, but it's a really scary movie, and I'm looking forward to it because I've never played a normal grandfather. I always play mafia all the time, gangster, or detective, or cop, or priest. Why the priest gets in there, I'll never know, or minister. But now I'm getting a chance to play, something totally different, which is going to be good because I'm not using my normal accent. I'm using theater speech.
Ooh.
And I'm playing a granddaddy. So it's going to be fun. It's a Joseph Kelly production. And it's called Clowny, folks.
Clowny. Make sure you check it out. If you're watching live, if you're watching on the recording, make sure you check it out.
Won't be out till next year. But if the script goes as well as the film, the film goes as well as the script, it's going to be a good one.
Say hi to the chat room too. They got a bunch
Hey,
of people.
chat
Hey,
room,
what's up,
who's in there?
everybody? We're so happy you guys tuned
Anybody
in
we
for
know?
the Yo Show.
Any
I don't know. People kind of bounce in and out, and so, like I said, we get a lot to watch live. We get a lot to watch video, like afterwards, replay. So everybody's going to come in. A lot of people that know you, that know us, will eventually pop on, and we appreciate it.
What did you do before you did this?
Me?
Yeah, you're not.
Oh, I still work. No, not at all. I work in the automotive business, and I was part of a brewery. Automotive cars. And one day, one day a buddy of mine said, "Hey, how about you try it out?" And I tried it out, and I got to love it. And I don't know, my friends were like, "You're great at this." I'm like, "I am," and here I am. 200 episodes later.
That's how it happens. It's like Cinderella.
Pretty much. The Cinderella's over here on the other side, but I
No,
can't get the figure.
you
That's
really, you
Cinderella.
put in the work.
Cinderella cleaned the kitchen until she became a princess. And that's how I see it. People that Jimmy and I are like Cinderella. No, I've been in the business, as I said before, 64 years. I've been on stage, television, and film for a long time. I do this because of Jimmy. I personally, for myself, would never do this. I mean, it's fun, but 2 shows, 2 guests every week is a lot. Sometimes I just don't want to do it. There are days I say, "Oh shit," what do we have? And then if the guest is not a good one, I suffer because the guest is a dud, and I'm not. I'm not in the mood. Yes, we have. I have had 2 assholes and a dud.
That's not very many in 14 years.
No,
No, it's not bad at all. That's excellent.
Listen, as you know, Jeff, you never know what you're going to get.
Right.
We're live.
This is live too.
I know it is. I try so hard to make it all work, but I like film. I'm only happy when I'm acting. When I'm myself, I think I'm a jerk, and I look at these shows on YouTube by accident. It pops up, and I go, "Oh my God!"
Jewel does that too. She doesn't even watch. She hates rewatching us.
As an actor, I love what I do, but as this.
But how do you handle a guest that's difficult? Like, what do? You just
I tell them off. I don't give a shit. No, I had one on. I said, "Get off the show. You're rude."
bye.
It's my show. I interview you. You don't tell me what to do. This son of a bitch sat there telling me what to do. Actually giving me directions on how to behave, what to say, not to curse, and what to do.
Wow.
What are you out of your fucking mind? Oops. What are you out of your freaking?
You can do that. If
No,
you remember,
I don't want to curse in front of Jewel.
I like that. If you remember, send that to me in a message on Facebook. Who it was? I'm dying to know now. See your dog comes on. My dog comes on.
Because he's become a dear friend of mine.
So you got to set him straight first.
It's true. He's probably now one of the people I like the most. He just is a personality that does that to everyone. I don't know why. He's very famous. He's very rich. He's very powerful in the music world. And he's just, that's the way he is, But once you get to know him, he's a sweetie pie.
I have a question, though. Do you guys play music then for the music guests?
Yes, if we get an independent artist, we'll share a video from YouTube, but it's got to be music that they own because we can't play just anybody.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure because I was like, we keep getting shut. Like they after we live, or most of the time we're okay, but as soon as it's finished live, they like shut it down.
Yeah, we've had it. We had a girl come on. She was a violinist, and she played a 15-second piece of a song, and they shut the whole episode down.
That Daisy Joplin?
Now it was Liz Kitts was her name. She's more local, and she played a piece from Hotel California. She played the solo, and they cut it off.
Yeah, that problem too. I hate that. Look, she got a one of them.
I can't believe it because it's their song, and they have the rights to it, and then they shut it down. I don't get it.
Yeah, we've had we've had guests that own their own music and still got shut down. So a lot of the independents are free.
We had John B on the show, and John B playing John B's video, and he did it. But we might have Linda Carter coming on too. We're working on it.
Oh my God!
I look a little bit.
Yeah, you look a little like Linda Carter too, actually.
Jeff, she's very beautiful. Are you married?
No.
You have a boyfriend?
No.
Girlfriend?
No.
Are you okay? You need help?
I'm okay. It's very tough out there.
I got 3 guys for you already.
Okay.
I mean, you're so beautiful. You're sweet. You're charming. You're smiling, and you're from Pennsylvania. That's nice. All Pennsylvania people are little country people, I say. When I lived there, I felt like a Brooklyn City slicker. You aren't so swift, the Pennsylvania people. You got to say it slowly a couple of times. I'm not being mean.
I am from Philly.
No,
I'm
they're
from
not.
Philly. Now I'm in the burbs.
No,
Yeah, she's not from the burbs. She's from Philly.
no, the people we live.
Oh
What?
yeah, we lived in Doylestown.
We
We
lived
lived in the burb. Like,
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
I dated someone from Doylestown. It did not pan out well.
yeah, Doylestown
no,
people are not
I am
good.
not saying anything bad about them. They're just not swift.
It's another way of saying stupid.
No. Don't you dare put words in my mouth. I'll punch you in the face. No, swift meaning they're not like New York swift. You know, like, hey man, like we do a crack a joke and they come back with it. In Pennsylvania, I would crack jokes and they'd look at me, and then a minute later go, oh yeah.
That sounds about right. That's Pennsylvania for you.
They don't get it because they're not from New York or Brooklyn. New York, we're swift. Brooklyn people are very swift. I mean, we get
From the
it.
city.
What?
You have to be from this city.
Yes, you have to be from the
It's a
city.
big city. She's
I
so
like that.
beautiful. I love her.
You're beautiful. Thank you.
If I was 28 and straight, I'd go after you.
So I and Nancy and everybody, thanks for tuning in. The Yo Show rules. Always, you guys should always be tuning in. And
Not on Wednesday, though. You know what? What's her name moved to Wednesday night? I got to talk to her about it.
no, she had to. Anyway, that's not for
Why-
here. That's not for this conversation.
Why not? I discussed it. A good friend of ours has a show, and she just now went to Wednesday night.
Okay, it's after us. So it doesn't
I know
matter.
that, but she didn't like the idea that when she was first on, she was competing with us, and she had no viewers, and we had everybody. And now she's on at night.
Wednesday.
Okay, it's 4 hours after us. So
Yeah, how
anyway,
much of this?
we're only supposed to.
8 hours of gossip and.
That doesn't matter. You guys are every Tuesday night.
Every Tuesday night, we do this show live, 8 o'clock. I started doing a second show on Wednesday nights just because of the overflow of guests. But if it competes with you guys, I'm cutting it. It's over.
Oh, I said,
We're on in the afternoon, 12 to 2.
I said to
Oh,
Jimmy,
we're good.
no, I said, Jimmy, we should have one guest in 1 hour.
No.
I think two. I don't even want to hear Frank Sinatra sing for 2 hours. I always,
Hey, Bear, thank you. Anyway, we were only supposed to be on for 15 minutes, and now we're on for like 20
well,
something.
that's
So
because we always do that.
That's okay. And we'll let you guys part because
It's all
We-
tongue kiss.
we can't thank you enough for, like, again, your inspiration, your drive, and like you said, go out and hustle and get it. We love your program. We love what you guys do. You're an inspiration to us. We thank you for the help, for guests from the past, and just keep on doing it, guys. You guys are kicking ass, and I love it.
thank you
And you know
so
what?
much, you guys, and we appreciate it.
The proof is in the pudding. Stay with it. Okay.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, so
And you
it's just terrific.
gorgeous. I have a guy for you.
We'll talk, Ron.
How old are you?
Uh-uh.
No, are you under 25?
No.
Are you under?
But thank you.
Are you under 30?
Yes.
Good. Oh, under 30. I don't know. Anyway, he was the guy.
Oh, no, I'm over 30. I'm sorry.
Good,
I
good. He's the guy that used to do the commercial on TV for that exercise machine.
Oh, anyway,
Oh, I know the guy, too, I think, if it's the same one.
Never mind.
I just
And
followed
he
you,
was
Joel, on
perfect for her.
Instagram.
Oh, gosh. Thank you, Jimmy.
Wow,
He's
amazing.
about 50 years old, but good looking, with a great body. Still.
Ron,
and-
you're the best. Thank you.
Right. No, really. You know who I'm talking
Yeah, I
about.
forgot his name. Okay.
Ed.
Anyway, all right, you guys. So congratulations on 200 episodes. I know you got other
Thank you so much.
in chat room. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. It's such an honor that you asked us to come on the show. Thank you so much. Best of luck with everything, and we'll see you in social media.
Yep.
Thank you. We love you
so
guys.
much.
Jimmy
So
Starr and
thank
Ron Russell, ladies and gentlemen, from the Jimmy Starr Show with Ron Russell and World Star PR. Thank you so much for coming on. What an honor, Jewel. And we'll let them sneak out the side. And Jewel, I got to tell you, I expected it and I got it. Great
Crying.
laughter.
Yeah,
They are, and it's funny. And I'll let you gather yourself while I tell you this, because people say to me, like, you and Joel have such a great rapport. It's like you're made for each other. It's like you're meant to do a show together. Those two guys are a dream team because they are perfect and hilarious. And of
We're
course,
not
you know,
worthy.
we're not worthy. And the fact that they came on and spent so much time, I said, hey, give us 15 minutes. And next thing you know, they're just running with it, which I love. And like I said, I did get a chance to meet them very briefly in Glenside. And they're terrific. My wife loves them, absolutely. JD Wolf, one of our great guests, friends, family. He loves viewing. And he said that was awesome. They really are. Jimmy and Ron are outstanding. Andrew James Blinder said you guys should switch sides. No. My wife wouldn't like that, dude. I love you, but my wife wouldn't like that. I see Ray Coleman in the house watching, one of the great musicians that has been on our program. Andrew James Blinder, of course, who is a terrific actor. He was a stuntman in Morbius, so check out Morbius because it's coming to home video. Outstanding movie. And we love to have you guys on.
No one says that anymore.
I'm so excited! All these great people that are tuning in.
Home video.
Coming to VHS.
Yeah.
Just for you.
I
Just
can't
for
take
you,
anymore.
Bear.
Stop it. Love
Bear,
you.
just for you, Bear, the one and only Jeffany, back in the house, the most gorgeous man in all of podcasts, webcasts, broadcasts. Jewel, I've been so nervous. I didn't give you your great intro. Ron and Jimmy, that was incredible. But everything I expected. I expected them to come out and kind of take over a little bit, kind of rough each other up a little bit. But again, if you get a chance, and find them on Facebook, it's the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. And when I say Morgan Fairchild and Donna Mills, the great Sean Kanan, who they got for us, Sean Kanan, they have so many great guests, musicians, some of the legends. And like I heard, they're after more legends. They're trying to get Joan Collins. Dude, that just...
Linda Carter.
Linda Carter. Linda
I'm
Carter.
dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
You know how many times I have reached out to Linda Carter? Hundreds.
My Wonder Woman fan, I will be.
I adore. I love that. I adore Linda Carter. I really do.
I would die. I would die.
Because Wonder Woman is my thing, as you
I
all
would
know.
literally roll over. That's
So-
even on my list. I'm dumb.
Well, that's okay. It's Dick. I like it though. They did Yo Show, like they put us on the spot and made us answer, and I did pretty good. Some people who have chimed in since, and I'm sorry, JoJo, of course, yours truly, Joe, on Twitch,
Joe.
a gamer in her own right, and a terrific former
love her.
2.0 guest co-host. She's terrific. We love her. Great young lady. Also a Funko Pop fan, a gamer. You can find her on Twitch, and she'll be coming back to Yo 2.0 in the near future. JoJo, thank you for tuning in. Of course, the great Bear Reigns, who took a break for social media. And I'm like, what do you mean you're taking a break from social media? 200's coming on!
Yeah, you can't do that. Please, don't leave us hanging.
Absolutely, do not leave us hanging. If I see you sneaking in the show and not saying hello, I'm going to call you out. So, Jenna Collier, I love you, and I seen you sneak in. Say hello. Please, everybody, drop comments. If you drop Facebook comments, we can't post them on the show for some unknown reason. But still, feel free. Linda Carter, let's get her on. I would love it on here, if not Jimmy and Ron. And JD Wolf, I got to tell you, not to embarrass you. Jenna Kyler said, congratulations on 200. I love you. I love you too. I've known Jenna a long time. Sweet, super beautiful young lady. And I thank you for tuning in and dropping a happy 200th on us. For some unknown reason, the Facebook comments are not coming up on the StreamYard tonight, but if I see them, I will definitely share. And I love everybody that's tuned in.
Yeah.
Andrew James Blinder said, love you guys. We love you too, Andrew. You are terrific. JD Wolf, I got to tell you, we'll share this for another time, JD Wolf, but Jewel has a multitude of Wonder Woman costumes she's wearing for Halloween. And I got to tell you, she is fantastic as Wonder Woman. It's made for you. It is.
Oh, you're too kind. And Ron was definitely too kind.
Ron's got great taste in women, even though he's a gay guy.
That's why I'm like, jeez.
He knows beauty.
He knows.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Not worthy.
So usually we do a top five. We didn't do a top five tonight, but if you want to kind of freeform a top five.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's freeform a top five.
Let's have fun.
Yeah,
Relax.
we're having fun. You know, I was I was busting to get ready, and Joel's like, calm down, relax. This is a celebration of us and to have some fun. And I'm like, yeah, but Jimmy Starr and Ron Russell are coming on. Like millions of views all the time, so I'm very nervous. But yeah, I feel relaxed. So let's do this. Give me your top five. It could be a guest. It could be a moment. It could be something that we said, whatever. Your top five moments of 200. Doesn't have to be overly specific, but what's that?
Are you going to go first?
I am going to go first. I can go first. In no particular order, not 1 through 5, but just 5. And number 5, of course, was the Christmas celebration. And I know the audio back then was terrible. I feel so bad because that's before I knew to plug in. But it was a Christmas show where a lot of great artists came on to sing Christmas carols. I dressed up like Santa Claus. We had a blast. The carols were great. The singers were great. The audience was great. We had some charity come on and get a little piece of the action as well. That was terrific. Absolutely love that. Again, no particular order. So a couple of legends. I'll bunch a few of them together. Jennifer Taylor, who I adore from Two and a Half Men and Lifetime movies. Nancy Bowen from Baywatch, who I've been a humongous fan of. And, of course, through the magic of Jewel, Jessica Barth, who I adore from the Ted movies, and she's so beautiful. And I made a dumb comment, but I got really nervous because I absolutely love her as well. And
Look at these names. I mean,
I know, like the names, and of course,
our top fives.
Steve Howie, like getting guys like that on the program, very cool. That's two of them. So three, of course, is every local band we ever had on. We just get such great local bands on and heavy metal singers and front women fronted bands. I can't even get out of my mouth anymore. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, with her Yo Show shirt on, the amazing spokesmodel Joey. Joey, tell them what to do. It's 200. Tell them what to do.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the like button in the face. But don't break your screen. Don't.
She had on a beautiful dress, and I'm like, well, you have to wear a dress. And, mommy's wearing a dress, so you can wear a dress. And she's like, I'm not comfortable. So she just like refashioned her Yo Show shirt, and I'm all about it. And thank you for being our spokesperson every single week. Big applause to you.
She is absolutely terrific.
I put on my Yoshi shirt because it's very special. But if I had a Yoshi dress, I would wear it.
200 episodes.
200. Everybody comment 200.
I like it. Absolutely. Comment 200 and
Whoever said Bosco, thank you.
There.
it's our man Bear Reigns. And we will do that for the next, what's it now, 9 o'clock? JD Wolf you beat me to it. I can say,
There you go.
it's 9 o'clock now. Up until 9:30, every time anybody who's watching the program, Jenna Kyer, thank you, anybody watching the program that puts up the number 200, Jewel and I will take a sip. Let's get wrecked.
Oh, and he didn't even see Boss Girl. Amazing. Thank you.
She is Boss Girl. She really is, and just so great. And one of the many big pieces. And if you look down the bottom now, and of course there she is in the scroll. I also gave special thanks, and we'll run down real quick. So some great special thanks. Murphy's Beef and Ale, that actually hosted a live show for us and has done some events. Champ Beverage, of course, the great guys at Champ. My man Jeff Keenan and the great beers they have. Pat McConaughey from Gleason's, who's invited us to perform there in his great sandwiches. Comedy at the Crick, my man Andrew Duck. Kevin Kirk from the Kirk Go Band, who always shouts us out when he's performing. Union 215 Studio and Mo Wise, we love you. Duck the Intern. Of course, we love Duck the Intern. Spokes Girl Joey and my wife Cassie. Big thanks to people kind of behind the scenes.
Everyone. I think you missed Luna, Henry, and Hannah.
Yeah, I did. Damn it! Now the whole show's got to be re-air.
That's great.
That's
Aww.
good. Oh, I'm telling. When I said that I was going to do it all, like there's special thanks. There's more special thanks. Don't forget Brianne Dietrich, Alyssa Green, Rachel Green's mom, St. Ricketts, of course, Blog Talk Radio, StreamYard, YouTube, Twitch, Jimmy Starr and Ron Russell, World Star PR, Impact PR, Rachel Dales, Lisa Katz, Melanie DuPont. There were so many people to thank for so many great moments. I didn't even finish my top 5, and I'm done because I want Jules 5. I'm done.
No, and I was just going to say, we had such a great conversation with Jimmy and Ron, but I was going to say that you put in the work consistently, day in, day out, and you're posting, and just even that, it takes effort, and to be successful, to have 200 episodes, you have to have someone like you that really puts in the hard work. So I do appreciate all that you do, working with our PR people, just finding people. just meeting people, because you and Cassie, I'm sorry, you guys know everyone. Every time you go out with these two, you know 100 people at the place, because you network. You put yourself out there, and that's really what it takes to be successful. So couldn't be done without you. You make this show. Thank you so much for making me a part of it, and this one a part of it.
Thank you. You're going to make me cry now, but I got to share this awesome comment. And Bear Reigns, thank you very much, of course, because we admire that so very much. So Andrew James Bliner, the terrific actor who's been on our program, another Jimmy Star guy, I forgot. He said, Jewel looks amazing, which she does. Jeff looks dapper. Cassie must be responsible for his attire. Actually, Cassie got home after me. She was out running some errands, so I dressed myself in my I love beer tie. It doesn't match. It's like a bluish shirt with a white tie with greenish letters. Thank you very much. So again, this thank you list, more people that we thank you. Thank you, Bear. Angela Marie, Melissa Wolf, of course, from Sepsis, who has been a tremendous supporter of the show and family. Kaleido, of course, from our birthday, Bear Reigns. We got a big thank you to everyone. J.D. Wolf, Nachus, who came on early, Nachus. Evan Horn, Mark Zamaro, Donna Young, my cousin who did great work for us. DJ Scriggs, we love you doing Unbreakable Entertainment. Mike Licata, Beatrice Kimmel, Funko and the Funko Pops, Yingling Beer, Free Will Beer, Trenton Road Takeout, my girl Nicole Ivy for some of the great beers, Sweetie's Bar, used to be our home away from home on Tuesday nights, Chickies and Pizza in Warrington, my great man Rocco, Liz Bailey, Richard Drake, who popped on during our benefit, and of course St. Ricketts, Eric, Tom, John, Anthony, Kenny. Thank you guys. My wife, I now know it's you. She says she loves Andrew, and I agree. We all love Andrew. Thank you so very much. I'm at a gas. Jules, say something. I'm like dying here.
I know. This has been a lot, and it just shows the kind of work that you put into this, because even the list of people that we've had on for 200 episodes takes that much effort. So
it took 2 days.
You're in half? I don't think you're in half.
I think you're more than half. Is she not?
More than half?
I think so. She's
Never
appeared.
I mean, my parents won't watch unless Joey's in the house.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you very much. I don't blame you, though. She's lovely.
That's why we get the angry face when she's not.
Yeah, I guess so. That makes sense. And we've had some charity come on. Some people come on representing charity. Kisses for Kyle. Kisses for Kyle, Foster Angels on Earth. Of course, I did some charity work for them. We did some fundraising. Jewel and I did an 18-hour program for the Bucks County food drive during COVID. Fill us in, give us some scoop on 18 hours of Yosha.
Gosh, it was 24. Let's just chalk it up and say it was a whole day worth of us, I want to say. But yeah, what an amazing day we've had on some of the greats who just joined us, with little notice, and we so appreciate that. And it was all for a good cause. And look what came out of it. Like, we love to help people. We love to give people a platform, especially musicians that, they're not signed yet and they just want to get heard. And then the musicians we've had on have been amazing because we're such fans of their music. And then they go on to, I don't know, be number one on the charts. Like, it's amazing. And I love being a part of that. And just everything from everyone we meet has been nothing but kind and beautiful. And I've just loved every minute of it. This has really been the highlight of my week for 5 years strong. Wow. So it gave me, I don't know, hope again that I could branch out in this, because when I was in college, this is literally what I wanted to do. I just wanted to have a radio show where I could meet great people and, promote great songs and stream great songs. So it's just been beyond. So it's been wonderful.
I agree with that. And, I don't. She got going on there. Aww.
You read that?
Aww. And I love you. Mwah, you're fantastic. I love seeing your post and the great things that your mom has you doing out there. Like I said, with dance and softball, just everything you do. You're just a great young lady. Dreams do come true. Thank you, JD Wolf. And you've been a pleasure, JD. It's been great. Wonder Woman and Supergirl. It is. Look at that. That's too much. You are Supergirl. And again, I tell the story a lot, and I usually say it for the 100th episode. And, you know, people come to differences in life, and they go their separate ways. Things happen. But I'd be crazy to not thank John Ragus, who got me started in this thing way back when with the Stoop. And he called me up one night. I'll tell the story again. He called me up and said, hey, man, how about being a guest co-host on my podcast? I'm like, huh? Podcast? Like, I don't get it. Like, what am I doing? 200. And he's like, just talk. And our first guest was Jesse Itzler. And he was terrific. And I was nervous. And then I started really liking it. He said, you know what? I'm going to keep you. And me and you were going to do it. And we did it for a while. We had some episodes with some great guests. And then one day he said, look, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. The show's yours. Take it over. Do what you want to do. And my first thought immediately was female co-host, male, female, different opinions, different views, different outlooks on everything. And our good friend Chrissy, and I told Chrissy I was going to shout us out tonight. So Chrissy and Jules' brother are an item, if you will. And
Fiancés.
What's that?
Fiance.
Fiance. Well, yeah, I mean, you know. Okay.
More than an item.
Fiance. And so I went through some names, and some women reached out and said, I want to be on. And Chrissy said, do me a favor. Can you check out my boyfriend at the time, my boyfriend's sister, Jewel? And, you know, she went to school for it, and she's passionate about it. And I looked, and right away I said, you know what? She's got a look. You definitely have the look. And I was impressed by the Penn State thing and the Danny Bonaducci thing. And, you know, we started talking. I said, let's meet up. We met up. My wife was there. Jewel was there. We hung out. We had maybe a couple hundred cocktails. We sang karaoke. I said to Jewel, there's no money involved. She's like, I don't care. I'm on. And her idea is, she said, let's do Philly music. Let's do independent artists. Let's just go out and kill it. And we've done it. So I major props.
And then dot.
Right. Dot. Because of course we had we used to be just audio. And I listened to the first audio the other day, Joe. I had to.
No.
I tell you what.
No, not. I'm so embarrassed. Like, I don't even think I could.
I'm going to tell you what. I think you shortchanged yourself because I checked it out.
Oh,
I listened to it, and you were so loud and strong and confident. You were like unbelievable.
I don't believe it.
A big shout out again to the people that comment on YouTube, on Facebook. I apologize, I can't put them on there. But Dan Levely, another great podcaster in himself, says, look at Jeff over here looking like $10. Just playing. You both look great. Love the show. Thanks, man. Thanks, Dan. And another great podcaster. And like I said, we're going to be doing Wednesday nights with Yo 2.0. We're going to have like a giant podcast webcast night. Hopefully Joel can get some time for that night, because we owe a lot of you a lot of thanks. A lot of you have been outstanding for us and to us. Jewel's pretty cute for a girl. Most girls have cooties, but Jewel and Joey don't. No cooties!
Thanks. Stop putting on lipstick.
Oh, speaking of what we got coming up, I appreciate that, J.D. Wolf, because Jewel, we just announced another one today. Now, a couple weeks ago, this band was in Philly. My wife met them, and they were super kind to her, and they gave her a hat from the band and autographed it, and they're coming in our program this June. Matter of fact, let me check the date real quick, because I'm so overwhelmed by all the great stuff that's been going on, the great comments. It is, did I say June? No, July. It's July. Tuesday, July 26th, Jewel. We are going to be joined by a terrific up-and-coming band by the name of Whole Damn Mess. Ladies and gentlemen, yes. Right here on the program on the 26th, Whole Damn Mess. They were just in town at the Philly Winery. They're doing a acoustic show touring with Candlebox. Kevin Martin and Brian Quinn of Candlebox. They've been the opening act, and my wife met them. She said, these are great guys. My wife talked about the show, and a couple of the band members said, reach out to our people, and let's see if we can make it happen. They made it happen. Official today. Whole Damn Mess on our program. And I got to tell you, these guys are super cool dudes. JD, make sure you tune in. These guys are super cool. Great guys, a great band, great bunch of artists, and they're going to be on our program. Jewel, give us something, man, because I can't. I'm so blown away.
I'm so excited. It's just amazing. And then you go to these shows and you're like, you're on my show. Like,
I know.
we actually get to interview these people, which blows me away. I was watching like 5 shows recently that we've interviewed people from, and
Right?
I'm so blown away. I'm like, he was on my show, she was on my show, and I just get so geeked. So that is going to be a great night. I'm so excited.
And there
love
is Dan
talking to
from the DL show. Happy 200. Thanks, dude. Thanks for jumping over to YouTube to make sure your comment got on. I love it. Kelly Nicole, 200. Woohoo. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly, as you know, the Facebook posts aren't making it, but I do appreciate you tuning in and watching tonight and wishing us a happy 200th. A lot of great people have so far. Dan, thank you very much. Check out Dan's show, and you can find him on Facebook, the DL show. Check it out. It's a great program. Talks about a little bit of recreational stuff. A lot of fun. Some very good fun.
Be nice.
Be nice. Be nice. So Joey's got, and looking at that headset, it's pretty much how I started. I started doing this with sort of this little headset thing, and the
Yeah,
audio was terrible.
upgrade it to, actual microphones, and
And headphones that light up because I'm like a
this is
geek,
actually my day job.
right? Is that your day job, that little piece of apparatus? That is awesome.
That's what we
Uh,
started with, though.
Yeah,
The
we
live tech.
started with Blog Talk Radio and that British woman that says, "Welcome to Blog Talk Radio."
Oh my gosh.
And
You have 5 minutes before you.
right, and it's like 5 minutes to pretty much crap your pants because it came at you so fast.
So
And
terrifying.
half the time the audio clear out like this, and you sound like an absolute robot. So bad.
So are we having trivia still? Is that still a thing?
I believe so. I had thought the trivia MC would be here by now. Might be a minute or two, so hang tough.
Okay.
I didn't hear yay or nay. Let me just make sure I didn't get any nays or any I can't make it, or I can't get on, or the link sucks, or your
Okay.
show sucks, anything of that nature. I keep saying sucks and all these nasty words in front of your daughter.
I would like to know. Well, she can't hear, first off. I would like to know what happened to that. Remember we did Rolling Stone trivia, and that was so fun.
We did Rolling
think it
Stone
was-
trivia?
I swear, I think it was the Brianna Dale episode.
Oh, can we can we touch on that? So, people ask me like, the show, where do you get all these hot babes, and how come it's always a babe show? It's not really a babe show. It just seems like more females are willing to come on than men. It just seems to be a thing. So Jeff one day was cruising through Instagram and found Brianna Dale. Now she's this model who has over 1 million followers. I would show the picture with Joey sitting there, and I don't think she needs a crash course on Brianna Dale.
No, thank you.
And she decided to come on the show and talk about great stories about her job as a barista, bikini barista.
Mm-hmm.
And we were doing shots and telling crazy stories, and she was great. And I think she liked it so much she skipped her second time around because she was supposed to be up.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Well, do it. Give me a fat mez. I like it.
So yeah, that was fun though. I love trivia, and Angela said she did bar trivia. I don't know how. That was pretty loud tonight.
That was loud tonight. It wasn't as bad. The night we did bar tab trivia, I don't think it was a pool night. I think she happened to be on location, so to speak, or it was after pool. And I'm like, how about you come on, do some things? And she's like, sure. And we did bar tab trivia. All right, another great moment. We have our special guest, a woman who has interviewed us in the past, a woman who has given us great inspiration and tutorage and all that great stuff in the world of podcasting, being positive and believing in your product and your project. And I love her to death. She's one of my absolute all-time favorites. Let's bring her on, ladies and gentlemen. Maria Daniels in the house. Yeah!
Hello. Nobody told me I needed to dress up. I felt underdressed.
You don't need to. Are you kidding? Look at you.
You
You're
know
sexy.
what?
You don't have to dress up.
You know what? It's past my bedtime, so the idea that I'm just here anyway,
Oh, thank you so much.
because I love you all. I love you. I'm getting old. That's what happens.
We love you
my
too.
bedtime's before your daughter's, Joel.
Oh my God.
when
Thank you
when
so
I
much for being here.
when I asked Maria to pop on, I'm like, like 9:15. She's like, I'm in bed, honey. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God.
So you're PM, 9 p.m. You're crazy.
I
Right?
know. As soon as the show ends, Maria, I am lights out. I am ready
Yeah.
for the.
Oh, I'm already literally. This is what I'm gonna sleep in. Like no joke. I'm just gonna be like, out,
You're always
out,
beautiful.
done.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sleeping in this. I'm just that
You know
excited
what?
for this.
Ready? You're gonna be ready for work in the morning. I mean, that's my kids. My kids, a couple of them used to do that for school. I would go
Really?
there, wake them up. They'd be fully dressed in the bed, and I'm like,
Not her.
"Whoa, what's going on?" Yeah, oh no, I have a couple other ones that were not like that. But yeah, their whole theory was that they wanted to be ready. They wanted to sleep to the last second.
Yes.
I wanted to be ready to go.
That's me. I tell the dogs, shush, like 5 more minutes for daddy. So before we get into anything else, from me and Jewel, a massive thank you for you and just some of the great advice you've given me and the help. Jewel, I pretty much call Maria like my podcast psychiatrist. Like she's always there to listen,
Yes.
always there to help me, has great insight. She interviewed us, which was just incredible. We love that. We love to talk about what we do here. And you just,
I like
I
that
know,
clap.
right? See?
I like the clap. She's like, yes.
Yes, it's fabulous. So what's new? Tell us a little something about what you got going on, because there's always so much going on. It's so hard to keep track of.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's been crazy. I mean, business is busy. The coffee shop. Let's see, we're going to technically be a year old in July, but we didn't fully
Congratulations.
do our grand opening until September. But July will be a year old already, which that's been a whole journey. Lord have mercy. It's funny, entrepreneurs that are listening, they probably know what I'm saying when I say this, but you get these ideas, you're like, you know what, I can do this, I'm going to do this, but then there may be like a segment of it that you can't foresee, right? And anything that has to do with service industry, there's gonna be a lot of things, unless you have a lot of background, and then there's gonna be a lot of things you don't see. But I mean, it's actually been going good. We've had to hire another kitchen manager and do those kind of things, but it's been going really well. The podcast is getting ready to take some changes, but it's going well. It's been crazy and busy. I mean, I can't really complain. I don't know. I do complain a lot, but I shouldn't.
But you are the hardest working woman that I know. I swear, just between your business and the podcast and the coffee shop. My cousin, who has 4 children, opened up a coffee shop. So I know the struggle that goes into that alone. And you just
Actually made myself a coffee to come.
There you go.
There you go. I've been drinking booze.
Booze, yeah.
Just
I have to
piled
drive
up
home,
way
but-
so high, but you handle it so effortlessly, and you look great doing it. So I just
I don't know about effortlessly, but I mean, it's and I think I explain to people all the time that it's up and down, up and down, up and down, right? I mean, it really is. There's days where I feel like, okay, I'm on top of the world. I got this. And there's days where I'm like, why am I doing this? I quit. I just, I'm done. And I think that's just kind of part of it. It's, the business ownership journey is honestly always kind of equated to parenting. It's the same. It's like you love your business. You birthed your business. You started it from the ground up. But there's days you're like, oh, Lord, you need to go somewhere else, And I think that's it's just the same way with my kids. I love my kids to death. But sometimes they need to go somewhere else, right? But yeah.
You do it. Watching your social media and your daily trials and tribulations, they make me laugh. They inspire me. There's times I'm like, oh, Maria. And, you always have ideas. We talked about the Wednesday night thing and making a big podcast show one night and getting a lot of you on.
Yes.
And you're like, I've got ideas. Hold up before you do anything. So I wait for the master to give me her insight.
You. We need to have that conversation. We definitely need to have that conversation.
I'm down with that.
Are you
I'm down
voguing?
for that.
Oh, girl's over there. She's voguing.
I said someday this show, many years from now, this show will be run by my nephew and Joey. It's going to be
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be lit.
right. It's going to be the sequel. They're inheriting our great program. So tell us what you got for us tonight. Me and you got together and we got a little thing going on, and Jules a little bit in the gray about it, but hit us with it if you will.
All right. So here, let me pull up my cheat sheet. All right. So here we go. What we're gonna. Did you already explain what we're doing? You want me to explain it?
I can explain it
Okay.
if you want me. Okay, so
I
what
can
we're going
read
to do.
it. I can read it if you would like me to read it.
Let Maria read it.
I'll just read
Let
it.
Maria, go ahead, read it.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be playing a game called Know Your Co.
Oh gosh.
All right, you all ready?
No.
We're
So
ready.
what we're gonna do, we have 5 questions, right? So I want you to take your boards and you're gonna write down your answer. Don't say it out loud. Your answer to these 5 questions. Just tell me when you're ready, Jill.
So we'll do them one at a time, and then we'll present our answers as we're ready. Okay.
Oh, you want to
So-
do it one at a time and present after?
Yeah, we'll do one at a time. This way we can bust on each other for being so very wrong. So, Jewel, what you're going to do is write down your answer, hold it, and then we'll take turns guessing each other's answers.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Tell me when
And
you're ready.
Marie is keeping score. I'm ready.
All right. Let me get my pen to keep score here. All right. So number 1, favorite color.
Ooh, favorite color.
I mean,
Edie.
shoot.
All right.
I've got my answer. I'm in.
Wait,
Ready?
am I supposed to write a big?
Well,
Wait.
Oh wait, I'll write it big. Sorry.
I
Gosh.
said if anybody can come on this show and present questions in a professional manner and keep me in line, it's Maria. When I thought of the idea, she came up right away. I'm ready. Who goes first, gentleman or lady?
Let's let the lady go first.
Lady goes
The
first.
lady go first.
Jeff's favorite color.
Red.
She's right, red. Oh my God! Damn it!
1 point for Jewel. Girl power. All right. Let's see you, Jeff.
Maria, what is black?
I'll give it to him.
All right.
My favorite.
That is also my favorite color,
Yeah.
followed by green right after, but black.
Yes, me too, Maria. That's
See,
fine.
twinning. We are twinning.
Green.
All right, so let's bring up question.
That's right,
So-
right?
Number 2. You ready?
Yes.
Favorite band or musician?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Jules got it. This is okay. Jules got a few. This is gonna be tough.
That's a
But I'll be fair and only write down one name.
Okay.
Okay.
One. Okay. We
I
can
don't,
do
I
top
don't, I don't
five.
think I can answer this question. Like, that's so hard. Like, it's
I
like
think-
my favorite kid. It's like, which one done the best chores that day? You know? Which one listened to me all day? All right, Jill, you go ahead and go.
Okay. Guns N' Roses.
She's right. My gosh, she's 2 for 2.
I mean, she might win. You never know. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm winning
All right.
so far.
Jeff, let's see what you got.
I'll
All right.
probably know mine though, because I say it every week.
But there's a few. But I went with
Whereas
Lana Del Rey.
I would give it to him. Yes.
I know she keeps giving them to me.
I
But
feel like this. Y'all know each other too well. This isn't even. Yeah, this isn't even. All right, number 3.
it gets hard.
Favorite food.
Ooh, this is hard. This is definitely hard.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
I'm
Jeff, I
so-
know you like very well. I think I know you better than anyone I've dated.
But it's been like every Tuesday night for the last like 4 years. I'm flattered because like, and I thought when I came up with the idea, I'm like, I wonder how much she knows. So far, she's like, and it wasn't I give it to you. She's like buried it. So I'm very flattered so far. All right, here we go.
Okay, I'm
All
ready.
right, Jill, what
Okay.
you got?
BLT, but tomato sandwiches.
Oh no,
No.
that's incorrect. You know what we're supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be writing down our own answers too.
What? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We were just taking it on the honor system. I mean, if you
Okay.
cheat on this game, then I mean,
I know, right? But I put for Troy, I put tacos.
No.
Oh, so my favorite
that one.
food is pizza.
Pizza.
Definitely pizza. Yeah, oh, yeah.
I
7
thought it
days a
was-
week.
I thought it was
7
the
days a
tomato
week.
sandwiches
If
that
I
your
could.
mother used to make. Like I thought that was like near and dear to your heart.
It's near and dear to my heart, but shit, it ain't pizza.
What, what's my favorite food? What's my favorite food?
oh the spinach sandwich.
But what's in it? What I write in the slam book? What's my favorite food that you put?
Eggs.
Eggs.
Hey, wow. You know, I did mess this up because we were supposed to write down our own answer and then guess and show our answer. Boy, I blew the
Fine.
shit out of this game.
You're fine.
We're
No, you're
fine,
good.
okay. All right.
You're good. You're good.
We're good.
Good.
All right, ready for number 4?
Yes.
Okay, favorite TV
Oh
show.
gosh, I know.
Oh, this is hard. Oh my God, this is hard.
You should know this, Jeff.
You have so many.
I know. I'll give it to you if you get one of
I'm
the
figuring
top
out that I have problems with decision making because I don't know my favorite
Wow,
anything
I
after
thought that-
color. So
When I presented to Maria, she's like, "I'm gonna lose. I don't know any of them." I'm like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
you're lucky. You just get to ask."
losing. Oh, that's fine. I've already.
You're the Alex Trebek of our heart.
Absolutely. I said, if there's anybody perfect to put us in line here, it's definitely Maria. All right, so I got mine.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, go ahead, Joel.
Okay. Seinfeld.
She's
Seinfeld.
absolutely right. Seinfeld. She took the lead on me, David. I believe
All
this.
right.
Can't lose my own
right.
game. Oh,
Well, you
so
could. You never know. Time
I
will
gambled
tell.
here. I went
All right.
with The Boys.
Oh, I am watching that right now. It is one of my faves.
I did
But is it the correct answer? That's what's important.
I would say it's up there. I would give it to him.
Judge.
All right, she said to give it to you, so I'm giving
All
it
right.
to you. So
So
you're
we're-
tied.
We're tied.
Tied. Yes. All
I
right.
would say number one would have to be The Leftovers, though. Such a great show.
Sure blows. Anyway,
The leftovers.
Oh,
I've never
Maria,
seen any of that.
It's so good. HBO. I would give it a shot. It's
All
very
right.
good.
You should tell me the movie.
All right. So number 5. One celebrity that you would marry.
This is where Jewel beats me. I know
This
she's.
This is where I would admit that I wouldn't marry anybody.
Marry your husband.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm saying that if I hadn't got married, I would be like, no, dog, I'm good.
I can't believe I did the answer thing wrong. I did this whole thing backwards. But anyway,
It's your
Joel?
game. You made the rules, so
Sure.
maybe
Who
you
goes?
did.
Maybe I'll go first.
All
I'll
right.
be the gentleman since it's tied. Because for Jewel, and I know this full well, it's Dave Bautista. No! Ah,
That's
boo!
my favorite dude that I love.
Judges.
That's my boyfriend.
The dude from
Who's my
The
boyfriend?
Boys.
Hey, what's his name?
I can't tell you. Who's my favorite guy?
I'm better at knowing Jewel than Joey is.
She just maybe doesn't know his name. She probably knows his face.
Yeah.
Isn't that
What does
right?
he look like? The last I said it was Homelander, though, from The Boys.
From The Boys, yes.
Is it one?
It's Eminem. Okay, we all know.
Eminem?
And Jeff's is Britney Spears.
Yeah, she beat me. I don't believe
Did
it.
you? I even knew yours was probably Britney Spears, just because you talk about Britney Spears a lot.
I really do.
Got
Like a
lost
lot.
in the game.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby, baby. Oops, you.
So
There we go.
I think that Joel, you did amazing. So clap for your mom, Joey. And Jeff, I mean, you came in second out of 2, but still.
I just know him.
Still
better than
second. We don't
he
have to
does
let anybody know that part. You can just say, "Hey, I came in second." It sounds better, right?
Yeah, I was the first runner-up. And
me.
that's why
Questions, though.
I had to have you because you're just so terrific. Your delivery is just perfect. Your voice is perfect. You're very confident in yourself. You always come on looking great. Even when you say you look ratty, I'm like, are you kidding me? She looks phenomenal.
Well, I'm glad you said that. I'll send you your check.
Yeah, payable to the Yo Show at
There you go.
But however, like I said, in the near future, whether it be the 2.0 thing on Wednesday night or just a regular night with me and Jewel, we'd love to have you come back and talk about what's
Absolutely.
going on. We absolutely do adore you. You're one of the great people that we have met on this journey. There's some good people, and we have met some great ones, and you are definitely near the top of my list. And, my new work schedule makes it a little harder for us to communicate as much as we do, but I'm always here for you, and I hope you are vice versa, and we love you. We adore you to death.
I feel the same way about you all. I think that's been the most amazing part of being a podcaster is just all the amazing people that I've met, and you all are definitely on that list. So I really appreciate it.
Aw.
Thank you so much.
I thank you.
Appreciate taking the
So-
time. I'm so excited when I found out it was you.
I didn't tell her the whole time, and I wanted to save it. And I said, I kept calling it special MC, but yet I wanted to help you kind of promote yourself being on. I'm like, I don't want Jewel to know. I kind of want to be a little bit of a
I
surprise.
saw her like the post earlier. I'm like, Maria,
I hearted it. I was like, oh, I love it. Yeah.
And we
That's-
love
so
you.
much.
I
Definitely.
love you all too.
So you can shut
Really
down
loves you
and
too.
you can shut down and go to bed. It's 9:30. I don't know how you're still up.
Appreciate that. I know, me neither. It's like that's the reason I was drinking some espresso. I'm like, I got to do this. You know,
Thank
Jeff
you
and
so
Jill
much.
need me. I'm here for them. I'm
Absolutely,
old,
definitely.
but I'm here for you.
You're not. You're probably. Have we had this discussion about who's older, me or you? Well, we're not going
I
to.
don't know which one's older, but you gotta realize I have 7 children, so I've got miles on
Yes.
you too. So
That's true.
Yeah.
I have 2 dogs, a wife, and a bad drinking habit. So,
yeah, I mean that'll do it sometimes too, though.
but we love you. We'll be in touch very soon and more projects together. Thank you so much, the amazing Maria Daniels, ladies and gentlemen. A huge round of applause,
Bye.
and thank you for joining us on our big night.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria.
Bye,
Bye,
love.
guys.
Maria Daniels, ladies and gentlemen, just an outstanding podcaster in her own right, business person, entrepreneur, and just
Oh my God.
she's so intelligent. And Jewel, like I said, like I know I talked about when we were designing this. I said to Jewel, let's do a live show with bands, and Murphy's jumped on. Murphy's like, yeah, let's do it. Then we had to find a production crew. It got to be a little bit of a mess. That didn't go over too well. And then I said, let's do 2 nights and let's have an entire night full of all the people we love from the podcasting world, from the Tina Salines and the Maria Daniels and all the great people in podcasting land. And Jules like, how much time do you think we got here? And I realized I don't have that much time. So I had to, and Jules said, I want to play games. So I got, let's get a game. And let's get somebody who would be great at hosting a game. And that was Maria, because she's just so smart and her voice is great down. Even though I did the answer thing backwards, we're supposed to write down our own answers and you would guess and show it. This way to make sure. But yeah, I blew it, but you still beat me and I'm 100% honest with my answers.
I did win.
She's the winner. Mom is the winner.
Yeah.
Mom. So Jewel knows her co better than me. That really breaks me up. It does.
Well, I mean, we went out and one night and we met new people, you know, not new people, just newer people. And it turns out like we just know each other.
Yeah, right?
After years of spending time on the podcast, we just know each other very well, especially when it comes to music and pop culture. So, I mean, hey, it's expected. We talk about our favorites every week. So that's really funny.
I know. And you did good. You only got one
My
wrong.
crown. It's my crown. Yeah, what was it? Food? Like we talk about food all the time.
Food. I know. And
But you do
I
guys
use-
love tomato sandwiches, so I'm still skeptical of that.
I do love the tomato sandwich with pizza is my number one. I could eat
Yeah.
that. I could eat that 7 days a week. Philly Frank, again, thanks for tuning in. Our great friend Bridget Marie, congratulations on 200. So sorry I'm late. Hope it has been amazing. It has been. And with it's 9:34 already, and I feel like the night has just streaked on by. Ron Russell insulted my Funko Pops. Like, what else can you ask for?
They really did.
He really let me have it. I'm like, Funko Pop.
Aw. But, Jimmy collects them too, so it's
Exactly.
it's the now.
That's true. And I got Joel to collecting him. And Jimmy asked to see a Britney Spears one. I didn't want to get up because despite the nice shirt and tie, the pants aren't quite going quite as well.
God.
So there are pants on.
I'm with you because this is one of the dresses I bought for my cousin's wedding. I'm like, I told Joe, there's no way I would wear this dress in public because it's way too short.
Is that right? Wow.
No, not in public. So it's not pulled downable. It's fine.
It's not pulled downable. So tonight, so Jewel pretty much turned a gay guy straight. Ron said if he was 28 and single, he'd be there. And hey, he's not a bad looking guy. He's a charismatic.
He set me up with the ponytail, so
Yeah, he is the guy from the commercial.
The ponytail. He does the.
No, it's not that guy. It's the guy.
Oh gosh.
I don't think it's that nut guy. That Tony. What's his name? I don't think it's that guy. I think it's the guy. He used to be on a Bowflex commercial, and he didn't have any talking lines.
Bowflex?
I don't think he had a talking line. He was just like this cut dude with like this brown hair, and
Oh,
Ron said he was 50. So
you got a message.
I know, right? Jewel and her 50-something-year-old men. That's how we stay so strong every week. Jesus, derailing quickly. Um,
It's bedtime.
I know, right? A couple topics, real quick, because we love our topics. We do topics here all the time.
Yes, I sent you some good ones.
You did, and let's get into the ones you sent because the only one I have is about Amber Heard, and she's pretty much being
Old news.
banned and
Oh,
barred from anything that has to do with Aquaman and movies. But I wanted to ask you, like, doesn't she deserve the opportunity to earn money?
I don't know. I don't.
She owes a lot of money out, so she's going to kind of have to get a job.
She needs it, right? And she got that role. I mean, no matter if it was from her boyfriend, like she was in the first one as the queen, so you think she would be invited back for the sequel. That's a tough call there. But they were going to cut Johnny from Pirates, and now he's back as Jack Sparrow. So
Yeah, that's good news. But they
I'd
actually
rather
had
see
a.
him as Jack Sparrow than her as Queen Meta.
I agree, and from what I heard, they're supposed to kill the character off in the beginning of Aquaman 2.
Oh, okay.
I know, so
Aquaman 1 wasn't that great. I'm a huge DC person, and it's just a failure. I think they should recast the whole thing.
with or without Jason Momoa. So let's touch on this.
I'll talk with that about Linda Carter when she comes on our show next.
I keep trying. I'm going to keep on trying. I try her a lot.
Well,
I tried
she's
Chris.
going to be on the Jimmy Star show, so.
What's that? So I tried Linda Carter a lot. I try Christina Ricci a lot. Like a lot. I know she's too big. I try her a lot. And I try, there's one more. Somebody I try all the time. I forget. No, not grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Christina Ricci.
Oh, I would absolutely die. I mean, like,
I'm like all 90s girls when I say that I wanted to be her. I wanted to be Kat from Casper. I wanted to be Wednesday. And she's in the new Wednesday that's coming out on Netflix as a Morticia figure. So
that's pretty cool. I like that. Of course, Lydia Manson wanted to be Wednesday. Rachel Bellow wanted to be Wednesday. I agree. They're both Wednesday-esque.
that's why we all have black hair, because we just want to be Wednesday. And or Morticia.
I have brown.
But I dyed your hair black. You were Wednesday.
So
That wasn't a wig. That was your real hair. I sprayed it black.
No?
I see a red dot and I want to spray it black.
Where that was your real hair.
Oh my god. That blonde wig on when I was Peach.
I know, right?
So we do have some more great stuff. We don't just stop at 200. We keep going 201 on, and we start out a couple names next week. We start off June 14th with a great comedian, Christy Miller, will be on the program. And then Jewel, as great as 200 is, this one might be just as big. June 21st, an outstanding musician, solo artist, and a member of the Iron Maidens, the guitarist Nikki Stringfield on the program. June 28th, we have singer Jasmine Jordan. July 5th, Emily Blackburn. July 12th, performer Chris Nuthern will be on the program. We got more. Sit tight. July 19th, the B.A. Sisters. Pair of great kind of rockin' girls with just some terrific music. They agreed to come on. And August 2nd, I got the message. They said, hey, guys, want to come back? How do you turn down great local Philly band? Bees! Bees will be back. Bees! August 2nd. It's the guys from Bees. And, of course, we spoke earlier about Whole Damn Mess. So a lot of great stuff coming up, Jewel. What can we deliver in the next 100? What would you like to see out of the next 100, Jewel? If you could pick something besides what's on my playlist, because we always accidentally play this. What's on my playlist? Another great piece we did, and maybe we'll get back to that. But something you want to see out of the next.
Ooh, play 300 songs.
Play 300 songs?
Yes.
I would love to play 300 songs. That'd be, you know how long that would take? Like, it takes radio stations a whole weekend to do that.
That's a great idea, though. Like, have like a jam session of all the great singles we've had. Another thing I really want to see, I'm glad I'm not using that chair anymore because it's so noisy.
I know.
I really want more live shows. I would like to do the show with you again. In
Right,
person.
live somewhere, right? I agree.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely need a space. I think that makes it more interactive and fun.
I can come.
Oh, you're here most of the time.
And we had a great time with that. We kind of owned the planet briefly during COVID when people.
Go back to whatever.
Thank you. Thank you, Mom. when COVID broke out, we kind of owned the airwaves because there was no new TV on, and there was not a lot going on. And Jewel and I busted into this scene. Thank you again to Jimmy and Ron. And thousands upon thousands of people were watching week in and week out. Right, this is amazing. Then things start getting back to normal. We'll still get hundreds, and some turn into thousands over the replay, etc. And it's really cool. And we're here, like. Not to be morbid, I would die in this chair. Like, I could do this every single night for the rest of my life. And Joel and I do it Tuesdays. The Wednesday thing it's nothing to do with, like, not having Joel. The Wednesday thing is just to acclimate more people and accommodate some of the people that keep saying, hey, I want to be on your show. But, just to see more of us, more of what we do here, and we have fun. These are our real personalities. This is us. We come on, we act like us. We talk like us. We adore the bands that come on, and people are like, oh, you're too kind, you're too flattering. We're not. We're honest. We love it. So Jennifer Taylor. Maybe, right, they were on an episode together. You never know.
He did, like, before that one, he said, everyone.
She's getting quick with it, this one.
She is our little treasure.
This has been a night of flattery, I will say, and thank you so much to everyone who twined in.
Archie Bunker. Thanks for everybody who twined in. So, real funny and real quick, Jewel didn't think that I'd be able to actually make a scroll list of the 200 of the guests that have been on. Thank you very much. So here, in a nutshell, I'm going to hit you with it.
Danielle Taylor!
The roll call of guests. Danielle Taylor, Sean Kanan, Madeline Zima, Tony Chen, the Glam Skanks, Aaron Paul, Anson Williams, Tawana Smith, The Dead South, Brianna James, Dreambox Mechanics. Listen to some of these names that came out in the beginning. More of the Jewel ones. Tree Theater, Vita and the Wolf, Burt Ward, Kendra Erica, Brian Six, comedian, Erica Leniak, who I almost said I did alone. Whoops. Brandon Messon, who's gotten so big he's moved out to California. Nina DiGregorio, Bella Elise, Jonathan Fernandez, Emily Tate, Troy David Hendrickson, Bobby Brown. There's more. Brooke Lewis, our Philly girl, Brooke Lewis. Jahi Winston, Lisa Linky, Betsy Cox, Mark Zamaro, Aaron Paul. We love you. Brandon Messon again. Everybody that was on, no matter Debbie Sherman, Jessica Barth, Bart Chateau, Elizabeth Ho, who was flirting with me, damn it, Jennifer Taylor, the amazing overwinner, Jules' favorite, Lilith and the Night. There's more. Are we done? We're not done. There's a lot more. Sagan Amory, Natalie Sharp, Sheena and the Nosebleeds, Jules Heartthrob, Josh Server, Jules' boyfriend Hal Sparks, Bella Elise again, Steve Howie, Alyssa Jarrills, Taylor Gale. Taylor Gale.
Your mom and your sister and your job and your friend.
Cheris Lee, G-Rod, Phil Broussard, Ren Thomas. Oh, get ready for this one. The first name on this scroll. Juliet Tavlak, Jen Page, Duke Karan, the Strawberry Girls, the Mysteries, Matt Legrand, Driftwood Soldier, Jenny Bruce, Shalaya Edmonds, Kim Cameron, Eileen Sherman, Grant Malloy Smith, Stacy K. How do you forget Stacy K?
Canada's Got Talent. Watch her on that right now.
Absolutely. And we're not done yet because we also had Brian Flaududo, Mark Kingswood, Misha Johnson, Tanya Seifert, Morrison, Kiyomi Halley, Kendra Black, Robert Kander, Chantel Albers, Screaming Rachel Kane, Tim Witherspoon Jr., Tim Johnson Jr., the sexy Stormy Maya, Robinson, Betsy Russell, Ricky Rebel, Blake Lewis, Troy David Henderson again, Sharon Blinn, Brandon Messon, St. Ricketts, Mike Nappy, Emily Cipriano, Allie Marshall, Sasha K. Gordon. We're not done yet. Back again, Donna DiGregorio, Bree Taylor, Jennifer Taylor, Brandon Messon, Michael Brannigan, Courtney Gross, Olivia King, Mixie Demner, Connie Giordano. We love you. Mike Skill, Cocky Rocky, David D'Alesso, Tiffany Mosher, of course. New Moon Junction, Olivia King, Susie Corey, Helen Edwards, Alyssa Mai. Oh, I love Alyssa Mai. Maria Daniels, Dirty Honey. Ah, Sean Kanan, Sharon Leah, Nancy Vallon, Moonroof, Jamie Kennedy. Woo! Bees, Lisa Orlando, Caitlin Rice. Am I done? Oh, absolutely not. Austin Wood, DJ Mr. Miami, Rachel Green, Jody Valentine, Robin Benedict, Michael Sequila, Jennifer Taylor again, Angie Stevenson, Sherry Nelson, Andrew James Blinder, Adam and Park, Kufnuts, Christina Leese, Jody Valentine, Brianna Dale, Harmony Smith, Susie Corey, Tina Celine, Bees, Maxwell Stern, Misha Johnson again, Boomer Mays, Morgan Konopelski, Bex, Taylor McIntosh, Deborah Driggs, Playboy Playmate, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm waiting for you to run out of breath. I'll take it.
Keep going. Chrissy Powell, Lena Scissorhands, Jessica Morris, Dondi Allen, Ray Castronova, Eden James, Chris Timbers, Wildfire, Kate Shutt. We had them on the same program. Remember that? Andrew James Liner again, Lydia Manson, Rachel Green, the Chiavos talked about family food, how Family Feud, DK Lyons, Polachuk, DJ McCall, Bong Hits for Jesus, Beatrice Kimmel, Sepsis, Dirty Soap, Lindsay Mopper, Moretta Moss, Harrison Barnes, Questa, Shalane Nicole, Robert Kerbeck, Rise on Belief, Erica Braidhill, Tanya Fritsch, Jess Paul, Christina Chris, Jexa, Barbara Blackthorne, Mike Nappy, Maggie Carlton, Eva, Liz Kitts, Molly Rhythm, Lisa Ford, Jim Hutton, Bridget McAdams, Pat Tully, who did the Lookout Locals, and some 2.0 thank yous to Rachel Bello, Jassy Capella, Rachel Hoffman, Margarita Monet, Paul Scardino, Saul Paul, Sarah Chaffee, Laura Cheadle, Roger Dorman, David Rosenberg, Jojo Itaku, and that is the list of guests. I am out of breath.
Wow. Yeah, you didn't stop.
I have one message to say. If you heard your name, give yourself a pat on the back and have a party on Friday.
I agree. If you heard your name, we thank you. We thank you for spending time with us.
Joey!
And a lot of people. Yep, Joey's on there. Miss Joey, the special thanks stays on there. Let's watch again when she comes on. Special thanks to Murphy's Beef and Ale, Champ Bevers, Gleason Bar, and Pat McConney, Comedy at the Crick, our man Andrew Duck, Kevin Kirk, Union 215 Studio, our former producer Mo Wise. We still love you, Mo. Duck the intern, and there she is, Spokesgirl Joey!
Spokesgirl Joey.
Spokesgirl Joey.
Cassie.
And my wife Cassie.
Give it up.
So there's more special thanks. So Jewel,
Thanks.
a few minutes of your time. Size it up in a nutshell, what it means, and just give us, if somebody came to you tomorrow, put a microphone in your face, said, Joel Tatey, what does the Yo Show mean to you? What do you tell them?
I would say the Yo Show is what I'm meant to do. I wish that Yo Show was my full-time gig. I would love to do this show all the time. It has been a dream to talk to all of these amazing guests and be able to sit here every Tuesday with you. I just always have wanted to do this since, like, this has been my dream since college, and I just hope that one day we would be able to. This sounds like a Miss America speech, but I'm really sincere. I always wanted to have a platform where local artists could be heard, especially, and just the icing on the cake has been meeting all these amazing actors and celebrities and guests, and just collaborating with these amazing podcasters, Maria Daniels, Tiffany Mosher, Lydia, like even Angela, just collaborating with people who are like-minded and want the same thing and are achieving the same goal, and all the while becoming friends and having fun doing it. I'm in love with it. I love Jimmy and Ron, and they have really shown us the way, especially through these hard times and just getting through COVID. This has been our saving grace through COVID, and just being able to talk, and not only that, but the charity work and make money for organizations, like that's beyond. That's just so cool that we're able to do that and just be here and have fun doing it. This has just been the dream. So I would love to do this for another 200 episodes and then some.
I agree, and I thank you for that. It's amazing. So after naming all the guests that were on, all 200 people plus, my friend Steve Giordano. And I'm sorry, Steve, I can't post
Oh
the
no.
Facebook comment because it's so funny. He says, "Hallelujah, holy shit, where's the Tylenol?" So it's like the Clark Griswold thing.
Hallelujah.
Smart ass, wise ass, blah, 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 blah. Oh. So that was great timing. And to me, literally, we say everybody who has come on here has been family. And Jewel and I have been through, with family, some tough times with family, but it meant a lot to be there for her and vice versa, just for the support and the love. And I grow to love your daughter. She's amazing. I love seeing her on Facebook and the great things she does. I adore you. Tuesday nights to me is like, it's like the weekend. Tuesday night's the night for me to
Right.
take down some booze and talk to you. Even when we disagree on stuff, we don't headbutt. We just disagree on certain topics just because where we were raised or how we were raised or being male, female, etc., etc. But there's never once in all the time been an ill feeling and ill will. It's always been to me like Jewel is like my saving grace. I love my wife. We have a great life here, but just there's something about the Tuesday night magic that I just can't. I can't put my finger on it. It's hard to explain. I get giddy. You're like the only woman I get giddy for outside of my wife. In a platonic way. You really have become... No, right, in a platonic way. We're not doing Ron Russell here. Love me some Ron Russell. But seriously, like...
Boss.
Boss girl. Well, I talk about like a platonic love, almost like a sisterhood. That's what we've developed here, and it's been incredible. The nights we do get together and hang out are always amazing, and there's always more ideas. And I think in all the years that we've done this, all the episodes, we missed one night due to me kind of backing down on something. And me and Jewel actually kind of clashed about it in a good way. We talked about it. She said it's wrong. The people need us. We should have been out there. And I'm like, nah, tonight's not the night. And afterwards, I'm like, you know what? We really should have been out there. People always need it. You always need to laugh and be entertained. And I learned from that day forward, like, unless it's like a family member who passes away, the show always goes on.
I'm all for the show must go on, and I know that Ron feels the same way, being from the showbiz background. I'm all for it, but I'm also of the mindset of it's 2022, and we do need mental breaks here and there. And if that's what gets us by, and that if that's what makes us better the next week, hey, people will understand. You know, they're here for us, and we love everyone that tunes in and listens. And I think that people are more forgiving these days that the show will go on eventually, but you know it doesn't have to. And sometimes you're just not in the mindset, and people have to work past everything.
Let's
So-
just say that those words that we all just heard were very wise words.
Thanks, I appreciate you.
Your mother is a very wise person. And sometimes, like, we talk about it, and Joel and I say we'd love for this to be our part-time job. Our jobs are rough. We'd love for this to be our full-time job. Sometimes this is my mental break, just to get on and sit in front of the pops, to get the
Yes.
lights on, and have comments from people like Bear and JD and, let's say, the Andrew James Blatters, my buddy Steve, for people to just come on, and for new people to watch. Like tonight, my good friend Jenna Collier tuned in and wishes happy 200, and it's just great to see new people checking it out. And even, like, if you watch for a minute and see what Jeff's all about, you might hear something you like, see something you might like Jewel, and you might like what we say, and the acts and the bands that come on. My phone is packed with them, and just join us. Like, it's fun. We do it every Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, 110% live. And if for some reason you tune in and we're not on, something tragic happened.
I will say that though, I always feel better once the show is done, and this
Same.
I'm just saying, this is the highlight of my week, and you come on here and you forget your problems. It's like going to a concert for me. Like, I go to a concert, I put everything else aside, and I solely focus on the great person that I'm seeing and talking to. So it's always worth it.
And we got a pet bear. Tell Jewel that we got a duck and now we got a bear. So we got like a whole farm growing here, but
Yep.
we need an intern.
Duck,
Duck
bear,
the-
and bug.
Duck the intern, if you do check this out. We do love you. We do miss you. You're a terrific intern. I like how you guys used to laugh about me and I didn't know it.
And
You
she
should tell
just
her.
quit her job, so maybe she'll be back. It's her birthday. Oh, it's her birthday Sunday.
Ah, yay!
That's what I was about to say. Give Duck the round and a pole that she needs.
Absolutely.
Birthday, Doug.
Happy birthday
Woo!
to the great Duck, our part-time intern. How we have a part-time
Can't
intern, I
believe
don't know.
she's not 21 yet.
Yeah.
Jesus God, through all the years.
I know.
This is the Yo Show's 200th episode celebration, and
She can't even rent a car.
Yeah. That's what
You
my
have to be 25 to rent a
yeah,
car.
that's what my teacher told me.
That's
they're,
funny.
they're teaching worldly things. Before we get going, because we're almost at the 10 o'clock plateau, and Jewel turns into a pumpkin, and her bladder explodes right at 10 o'clock. Massive thanks tonight to Tiffany Mosher and Lydia Manson and Angela Marie, some of the girls who have stepped up. When, like I said, when life happens and Jewel needs a moment, she's like, dude, can you get a backup? These three ladies have always jumped right in and have been more than willing. And they've been
Call.
Ghostbusters.
these three chicks. I love them. I love you all. A massive, monstrous thanks to Jimmy Starr and Ron Russell, host of the Jimmy Starr Show with Ron Russell. I laughed about as hard as I thought it would. Probably could have laughed hard. Might have peed my pants. Ron busted on my Funko Pops. That's okay. We love him. A massive thanks to our MC and game show host tonight, the incredible Miss Maria Daniels. Thank you very much for tuning in. And again, as we go on, one day I'm jumping in. Steve, we're going to get you on here one day. You're going to jump in. You're going to say something silly. I don't want to get camera shy on me and Jewel. We've been waiting for this for a long time. Jules met you. We know.
Have I?
Yeah, you met. We were at his office that day. And we
Oh,
thought
yeah.
about you.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes. Back when.
So don't get shy on us. But again, we're back next Tuesday. We don't take breaks. We're supposed to be back tomorrow night with 2.0. A local violinist, Alice Marie, is going to be on our program. Our guest co-host was supposed to be Bridget McAdams, who we had on before when she does the piercings and tattoos. She actually got sick. She had a little case of something, and she said she won't be able to attend tomorrow night. So Alice Marie and myself, 2.0. Next Tuesday, the Yo Show. We don't take a break. It's because it's 200. It's not we're going on vacation. We're back next week with comedian Christy Miller. Jewel, I'm so excited. She's funny. It's also like a fitness chick. So she's kind of buff, and she's a great comedian. Very excited for that next week here on the Yo Show.
Woo!
Very
Just
excited.
keep on rolling. Keep on rolling, baby.
We ran down the names. If you didn't see your name, you've been on the show before, make sure you send your hate mail to jeweltatey@gmail.com.
Wow.
That's
Like
not
the
really her.
wrong-
I don't even know if that's not her email. I just made that up. And don't forget, Tuesday, July 26th, whole damn mess. What a great signing day. I'm very excited. Jimmy Star, you can check him out at jimmystarsworld.com, The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, and World Star PR. Don't forget to check them out. Millions of downloads, tons of fans, and some of the greatest legends of movie and film. It's 10 o'clock, Jewel Tatey. Before we go, I want to just thank you for 199 and tonight being 200. Thank you for sharing the dream, believing in it. You tell me I do all the hard work. You do just as much work. You find the local bands. We get together when we can. And from the bottom of my heart, you have become my sister. I said at the beginning of the show, sister from another mister. You truly are. You're like the platonic love, like the sister I never had. I adore you. I worship you. And I thank you for every minute of the 2+ hours we do every week.
Amen. I could say the same for you, and I'm just so grateful to be here. Thank you for keeping me on and believing in this and believing in me. It's been a hell of a ride, I have
Me
to
too.
say.
And thank you, Miss Joey. And in closing, I have to say, thank you for being a friend. Down the road and back again. Your heart is pure. You're a friend and a confidant.
Thank you for being a fan. Ba-ba-ba.
Thank you for being a fan. All right, we're going to take it the hell out of here. We're going to do something different tonight. Since St. Ricketts is our house band, we played with Fire Cannot Burn to start the show. We're going to exit the show with The Catalyst, another one of their songs. So why not pay great homage to St. Ricketts? And again, thanks to Eric and Tom and John and Anthony and Kenny, the guys from St. Ricketts. New music, as soon as that new music drops, the guys will be on the show talking about it. They're our house band. Make sure you check them out, www.stricketts.com. Check out the Yo Show, www.theyoshow215.com. Find us on Instagram at the Yo Show 215, Facebook at the Stoop Radio Network, Twitch at the Yo Show, YouTube at the Yo Show. And that's all you get. You don't get anything else because the rest is private.
Unless you want to cash app us.
If you like the my Venmo is
Donations go
yeah
to the Osho Show.
Venmo donations can be made at Jeff the Shark. I've got nothing. I'm actually out of time. For once, I've spoken too much. Jewel actually gets the closing show zinger for a change. Jewel beat me tonight. Congratulations, Jewel, beating me on Know Your Co.
I know you, man.
I thought I had you. You beat me. I'm disappointed. But, if I had to lose anybody in life, it's Jewel.
Oh,
It's definitely Jewel. Let's take the tie down. Let's unbutton this shirt. We got dressed up. And let's do St. Ricketts. Let's do a little magic here. We stop screen. Before we do St. Ricketts, Jewel, I forgot to do something that I love to do. And I usually do it every time we have a great celebration show. And I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to leave you all with some Yosho fireworks before we play the music. Right? Right?
Wow. Joey got
Here's the 200.
Oh.
Love me some fireworks. Unfortunately, it's 5 minutes long, and I can't possibly wait 5 minutes. St. Ricketts, the Catalyst. Don't forget St. Ricketts at www.stricketts.com. For Jeff the Shark Perini, for Jewel Tatey, thank you all. For 200 Bear Reigns, thank you, dude. We couldn't do it without people like you tuning in so often. Jewel, one more parting word for the audience at home.
Oh, just thank you all for being here. This night has been so much fun. I knew I needed to come in with absolutely no script because I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much to everyone who came and celebrated. Thank you to Fun Bug. Thank you, of course, to my co-hostess for the mostest. Hardest working man in podcasting, this one right here.
I'm flattered by that, and
I
you are
didn't get
as
to
well.
like pump you up in front of Ron and Jimmy as much as I wanted to because we had such a great convo going on, but you know how much I appreciate your hard work, and thank you so much for everything.
Likewise, it means the world to me, top to bottom. Before we shed tears, it does. It means the world to me, everything we do here. And more great acts to come. So tune in Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Tell your friends. We're getting invites to do live shows. We can't do live shows without an audience like you to come out and see us some night. And come out and see us. We'll do some trivia. We'll play some games. We'll have a great time with a live audience and some great music like these guys, St. Ricketts. Jewel, 1,000 kisses, 1,000 hugs, 1,000 loves. Congratulations on a great night. Well, before we go,
Come on,
before we go.
Gotta end it.
Aww.
And I'm so happy that you all are here.
Oh.
Have a great week, and
see you next week.
See you next week, and this show's been amazing, and I love it. Love coming on and saying my thing, do my thing. And
Do my thing.
we love you guys.
Aww.
Aww.
That was so good.
She got to do her thing. All right, let's
do my thing.
Yeah.
do it. I got to do my thing.
St. Ricketts.
St. Ricketts, the Catalyst at www.St. What the heck did I do here? I screwed this whole thing up. Oh, there it is. All right, let's hit it. Let's get out of here with some music, shall we? Good night, everybody. I love your crazy asses. Well, let's get the right song in. Here we go.
The new song.
Give me more.
More. Give me
More.
I didn't share it, did I? No, I didn't share it. Hold on. We got to restart again. That sucked.
Oh.
Yeah, we got to restart it again. Yeah, I never shared it. People probably never even heard it. Right? What the heck is this guy talking about? I don't hear any music. All right, there it is. Okay, now let's close that screen here. One of these days I'll get it. It's only been 200 episodes. Good night, everybody.
Just